Alright. Welcome, boys and girls, puppies and kittens of all ages, to Genshin Impact episode 75. I'm your host, Noxus, and I sound like a hick. Alright, so, tonight is August 8th, 2026, and we're starting the stream off with 1,525 subscribers. Let me do a sound check to make sure everyone can hear my angelic voice. Tacos are delicious. Tacos are delicious. Tacos are delicious. Yeah, there we go. Alright, let's see here. I'm gonna send this to the community. 1 second. Hot diggity dog. No. Alright, paste at everyone. Is it gonna ask me if I really want to do it? Don't ask me for. Yes, I'm aware of that. But apparently... Wait, hang on. What did that say? Hang on, I gotta double check that. Hold up. I do not... Wait. I can't do war? I can't do war? That's crazy. Hey, welcome Zindy, welcome little sister, welcome Red Runner, welcome... Hey... And Chrissy, welcome to the channel, little sister. How are you guys doing on this fine day? Oh, camera. Holy shit, there's a camera? Alright. Fancy, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm on episode 12 of Evangelion. Alright, we're gonna... Wait a minute. Hold up. I thought I was... Okay, hang on. We're gonna have to fix something really quick. I'm doing good. I ate shrimp. You are doing good then. I love shrimp. Fried preferably. Okay, capture options. No, don't worry about that. Broadcast. Okay, really quick. I'm gonna have to move. I thought I put it. Okay, all right. Hang on. We're gonna do something real quick. Hang on. Broadcast, captures in broadcast, overlay. I thought I did it. Okay. Display chat. Yeah, got it. Rock on. Top left. No, I said, I thought I did top right, center right. Okay, hang on. Bottom right. No. Top right, top left, center left, center. Don't make, wait. What? Okay, we'll try center right and see what that does. Okay, hang on. Technical issues, I know. Okay, so it does that. Okay, that we're not gonna have that. That's not gonna work. If I put it in the bottom. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna talk to this person. Okay. Alright, I guess we're gonna have to put it on center left, I suppose. That's the only way I can really see to make it work. I'll read comments in a second. I'm trying to get this up and going so we're proper. Broadcast. Okay, display chats. Bottom left, bottom right. We'll say, I guess we'll say, could we do top right? What's top right? Let's see what that looks like. Okay, hang on. Alright, somebody say something. Nothing here, nothing there. I like apples and bananas. Thank you, Red Runner. Alright. Do you like white chocolate, Nox? Yes, I do. I do like white chocolate.
Emotional support is important.
I also like oysters. I don't know if I like oysters. Yeah, I ate them with barbecue sauce. I'm addicted to that stuff. I like apples. Boo! Alright. Welcome, Frozy. Welcome. Alright, so, I'm not gonna be reading the comments as much while we're actually having the cutscene, because I gotta focus on the cutscene. I need to understand what's going on. I find that when I pause and read in between the cutscenes, I struggle with my ADHD to know what's going on, and I need to know what's going on. So we're gonna do that. Teleport. I don't know what's about to happen. I'm hoping I enjoy it.
All right, this is the place. Their tunnel must be behind that gathering of Fatui guards.
Any of the nearby mountains could be a good infiltration point, but if we want to stay under the radar, we should approach from the side.
As agreed. Ahau and I will handle things at the front.
There are only a few Fatui stationed around the perimeter. We should take care of them first so they can't alert anyone.
I'm not entirely sure what we're doing right now. I know we're doing... I guess we're gonna have to kill all them Fatuis. I'm gonna eat some food for this because it makes it easier. Alright. By the way, I want to thank everyone that came out to show me support for this stream tonight. I genuinely appreciate you guys, so thank you. Yeah, I wish we could have had people respond sooner in the Discord whenever I was asking about what the preferences were, because I holy shit, that green dragon thing, and there's Kanichi down there too. I'm assuming that is Agel. I don't know why he turns green instead of yellow. I wonder if that little thing will redeem himself. I do not like him at all.
Hey, don't get too close. Kanichi's handling things over there.
What are we supposed to do? Okay, so where do they want me to go? Because it's unclear to me where they want me to go right now. I guess we want me to go up there? I don't even know for sure. I'm gonna try to go up here.
Hey, don't get too close. Kanichi's handling things
I need
over
help. What do they want me to do? I'm confused. Quest. I don't know what they want me to do. Okay, let me see here. After several twists and turns, you finally understand that the captain's plan and goal to reconstruct the ley lines. This seems to you a risky endeavor. One for which countermeasures must be discussed with Bavika's haste. Okay. Oh, they want me to come over here? Okay, rock on. I can do that. All right. Yeah, I didn't. It wasn't. All right. It don't matter. We're good now. I got it. I know what to do. I was well, yeah, alright. I am curious, who is everybody's favorite, Don't be hitting me! Do you not see me climbing the wall? You're a terrible dinosaur. I hope you fall off that bridge and, I don't know. But yeah, who's everyone's favorite Natlan character? Mine currently is, I forgot how to pronounce her name. Milani. I like Milani a lot. I also like Kachina. I somewhat like Mawika, but not as much because she's been lying a lot. And I am very, very upset with Sitlali right now. I hope that they end up explaining things in a way that satisfies me. Because, as of right now, I don't know the character's name, so I can't really participate. If only you were here watching the streams of Natlan, then you'd know exactly who the characters are, but that's alright. Honestly, let me think about it. I am very, very angry at Charlotte right now. But what Sitlali did and or didn't do is worse than what Charlotte did. So, she should be even more on my shit list right now.
Try and stop me!
But I will say this, maybe there's going to be an explanation that makes sense to me where I'm like, oh, okay, I agree with what she did. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if that ends up being the case, but I hope that they address it well, because they didn't do a good job with Charlotte and Fontaine. I was very pissed.
Laline, East Papa, get
I'll let you know what the situation is, Red Runner. So there's this boy, or I guess man now. His name's Oron, I believe. I might be pronouncing it wrong. His parents abandoned him, and
let's head to the foot of the mountain.
Hang on. I'll tell you after this cutscene.
What do you think, Shilonen? Is this a good spot?
Yeah, looks good. We'll take it from here.
I can see the inside.
Perfect. We'll keep going. The rest of you should head back. Things are about to get dangerous.
All right. Please, take care.
Alright, so this character here, Sit Lolly. I'm mad at her because must be Mulani. Because this character here, his parents abandoned him when he was a baby. And Sit Lolly, this character here, her and her tribe ended up adopting him and like raising him, if I'm not mistaken. And her tribe wanted to sacrifice Orin. Where is he? Hang on. Wanted to sacrifice Orin, I guess to save Natlan. I think that's what the reasoning was, or save the tribe. I don't know how old Orin was, but basically, Sit Lolly loves him like he is her grandson. And she did not tell the tribe not to sacrifice him. She didn't say that she was okay with sacrificing him, but she also didn't try to stop them from sacrificing him. And she acts like she cares so much about him, like she really loves him. She considers herself his grandmother, and she didn't try to save him. And so far, I don't know why she didn't try to keep the tribe from sacrificing him. I'm assuming I'm going to learn at some point in the story, there's going to be some type of reasoning, some type of justification that will make it make sense. Now, I don't know that to be the case, but I hope to God that they address that, because otherwise, Sit Lolly is a horrible person, and there's not going to be much recovering from that. I assume that there must be some reason why she didn't speak up. And I also assume that maybe it'll be a reason where, once I find out what it is, that, I'll be like, okay, it makes sense. I don't hate her anymore. I don't know if that's going to happen or not. The worst case scenario will be is if they don't address it at all. Because, right now, they haven't properly addressed it. Welcome back, Mega Zombie. How you doing, brother? Welcome back. 1, 2, 3, 4. So in my mind, if we have to sacrifice the children to save the village, I think that might as well just let the village burn at that point. I mean, I don't think that a village would be worth saving if we had to sacrifice the children to make it, survive. Yeah. But we're gonna hope that there's gonna be some type of explanation that will make sense to me that I agree with. Now, will that be the case? I don't know. But they did a good job with Fiorina. When I first met her, I wanted to drown her. But by the end of the story, I felt sorry for her and I wanted to give her a hug. Okay, level 9, the Remnants of the Secret Source, a dragon rune from antiquity. Within are hidden large devices that can affect the ley lines. You must make every second count if the captain and Oreo's radical plan is to be stopped. I don't technically know what the captain and Oreo's plan is right now. Let's see. I don't know if the lore's explained it and I just wasn't paying attention, or I'm a little slow. But we're gonna find out. I still hate what Traveler did to Fiorina. What Traveler did to Fiorina? What did Traveler do to Fiorina? I don't remember being mad at Traveler for anything. What did she do to Fiorina? I am mad at the people that made Fiorina feel like she had to act all hoity-toity in order to get her point across. Like, and I'm still wondering, were those people in like the very first meeting, was that the water monsters that got turned into people, or was it the descendants of the first water people that got turned into people's children? I don't know the answer to that question, but what I do know is a bunch of people in there need to get beat. We gain her trust and use it to expose her. I do remember, okay, so I do remember when we were getting chased by those citizens and we ran into that house where the house ended up getting moved so they could put it on the stage and everything. And if I remember correctly, Fiorina was about to break down and finally open up and talk to somebody about her problems. And then the whole thing collapsed and like she's on the stage and everything. I do remember that part. I remember before I figured out that they were going to do that, I was pissed off at Traveler for not trying to fight those people that were chasing Fiorina. I guess at that point, Traveler knew that like it was all a part of the plan, which would it would make sense for her not to attack them that way. But assuming that they weren't a part of the plan, she needed to beat those people. I will die on that hill. I can't really remember Mega Zombie, if there would have been a better way for them to go about getting the information.
Wouldn't concentrate all their forces in one place. There's sure to be guards on the inside, so stay sharp.
Oh, nice job smashing those rocks, Moeka. You look super cool.
Ah, that was some expert level rock clearing, even by my tribe standards.
What I was going to say is, I don't remember if there was a better way or a different way to get the information out of Fiorina, other than betraying her trust. Can you think of any other reasons or ways that they could have got the information out of Fiorina without betraying her trust? I'm not saying that there's not. I'm just saying I can't think of any, but maybe you could think of one. I'm assuming that you could think of one, Mega Zombie, because I don't see why you would be mad at Traveler unless you thought that there was a different way that the things could have been handled. And for all I know, there could have been a different way that things could have been handled. I remember before we did all that elaborate stuff, I was wanting to scare Fiorina in order to get the truth, I believe. I think I talked about interrogating her. I can't remember exactly, but that sounds like something I would do.
That must be the Fatui tunnel over there. We should steer clear and approach from the side.
Why can't we go down there and just kill them? I mean, no, I stand by that. It's fine. If you can think of another way, Mega Zombie, I would like to hear it. I can't remember the details very well right now. But yeah, I'm not saying that there wasn't a better way. I'm just saying I can't remember or think of if there was a better way. Or, if anybody else can think of a better way, let me know. Alright. I wonder if anybody cosplays as the Fatui whenever people go to anime conventions. I have not been to an anime convention since Genshin was a thing. So I assume that there's probably like riddled with Genshin cosplayers now, like every single convention. Shut up about them, guys. We don't give a... Alright, hang on. I can't think of other plan, but I hate we needed to do that. I would maybe be able to think of another way, but I would have to have all the facts and information in front of me to have a chance at doing that. Hello, I'm here to kill all of you. Ugh.
You two! Time to...
Oh boy. Oh boy.
It's time for a flash freeze.
A flash freeze? I don't know about all that. Alright, we murdered them. Wait, you're still alive? Why are you still alive, mister? You're not supposed to be alive. What are you doing?
Show no mercy!
People cosplay as the Fatui. Oh shit, I'm about to die. Oh shit, shit.
Ready, steady, go!
There we go. We're fine. We're fine. Can't run from death. I mean, if we killed you, we don't really have to run now, do we? I guess you're right. We don't have to run from death. Or he said we can't run from death. Shut up, Barbara. All right, let me see what you said, Chrissy. Hang on. People cosplay as Fatui, but it's normally just Child or the Knave or Sandro. That's what I figured, Chrissy. Zindy says, I must go for a bit to eat now. Hope you have a good, nice rest of your stream if I don't make it back. All right, Zindy, I hope that you enjoy your food, and I appreciate your support, sister. I thank you for being here. It really does mean a lot to me, so thank you. All right, might as well steal all these supplies from the Fatui. They don't need them anymore. They're dead. All right, gonna come over here, and can I eat food? Probably not. Yeah, I hate it when they won't let me eat food.
Spell is from the Masters of the Night Wind. It's Auroron's doing. They're probably trying to buy time.
All right. By the way, Red Runner, have you practiced the
These
hood?
are relics from ancient times. We should try to restore them.
These mechanisms probably control that wheel, right? Let's give them a try.
Oh no, it's a puzzle! I am really not a fan of his non-store costume. Like I like his store costume, but I don't like his default or the other. All right, this looks like it's going to be a pain in the ass. Does anybody know what this thing is supposed to look like? Like when it's all, fixed? I need a hint. Oh, it's a dragon? It's a dragon. Got it. Okay, rock on. I got it. Okay, hang on. Thank God for the hints. For people like me. I like all of the hood skins. A dragon. Uzi, what is your PFP picture of? I can't tell if it's a mouse or what is it. Alright, dragon. Okay, I got this. I know exactly what to do. Well, kind of. Right there. There we go. There. Stop, stop, stop. No, damn it. Son of a biscuit. Hang on. It's getting there. It's getting there. It's getting there. Right there. I think I got it. We're gonna turn into this deformed looking Yoshi. There we go. And how do we grab that? Is it R2? I think it's R2. I bet it was really exciting for all the Genshin players when they first got to visit Natlan when it was like first released and you got to turn into the animals for the first time. Oh shit, no, I didn't mean to come over here. Jesus, help me. Yoshi LeMayo. Alright, let's see here. I can do this. I know exactly what to do. Maybe, kind of. Right there, probably? No, that ain't right. That ain't right. There's something... No, it's a little bit off. Uzi mice from Demon Slayer. They're shinobi mice that carry Uzi's weapon. Who's your favorite character in Demon Slayer and why? I'd say right now, so far, my favorite character is the main character because he seems to like be really kind. Like he seems like so far I think like he might be the only one that's felt any empathy for the demons, and I really like that. It's just a strong, muscular mouse, Chrissy says. Oh, that's why it seems familiar. Yeah, so the main character, and I would consider cosplaying as the character that's got the boar on his head because I want to walk around shirtless at the convention. But I don't like wearing masks, and also his mask, like if you had that on your head, it looks like that would be really hot, and I would probably have trouble breathing, so I don't think I would want it. All right. Come on, deform Yoshi. That thing's about to. That thing's gonna attack me. I'm sure of it. All right, we're gonna get out of our Yoshi's body. Uzi, heh, just a big bro. He's a team player and lover, protector of the best girls. Is he the guy that had like 3 wives? They all seemed to love him. If it is that guy, and they all. I don't know if they liked each other, but they seemed to tolerate each other.
Get to work! Laline, Islapa, burn it down! Wrath from the sky!
I don't remember like their exact dynamics with their relationship. Like I don't remember if like they liked each other, they cared about each other, they loved each other. I honestly don't remember. Yes. Nox, if you don't mind me asking, what are you eating? Is it candy? It's the leftovers from the pictures I posted in the Discord the other day. I will show you. I don't know what this is called, but let me see if I see. Oh crap. Alright, yeah. Yeah, I can't really see it too well because the lighting's too big. I don't know what it is, to be honest with you. It's a sweet, it's desserts, like it's sugary. But I don't know what it's called, to be honest with you. It looks like a yummy cookie. I got like 4 different types of sweets I'm eating right now. Welcome back to the channel, Octavio. In another world, that could have been Fatara from Quintessential Quintuplets instead of 3. It looks like, yep. I couldn't sleep. Oh, that'll be real relatable for me tonight, Octavio. I gotta be at my brother's place at 8:30 in the morning, and I'm probably not gonna be able to fall asleep until 5 or 6 a.m. I'll be running off on like 45 minutes of sleep tomorrow. It'll be great. Damn it, I can't see right. Hang on. Okay, hang on. Right there, maybe? Right there? Nope, that's not right. Hang on. I can do this. I know exactly what to do. I'm about to have it perfectly. Perfectly. Right here. Right here. It's about to be perfect. Well, almost. Damn it, no! I fucked up. Maybe right here? No, that ain't right. Hang on. Hang on. Right here, maybe? I don't think so. No, not that. It's gonna be this next one. It's gonna be this next one. Maybe here, right here. Aha! That dragon's got a skinny neck. He looks hungry. I was gonna ask you guys if you've seen the latest pictures of this famous singer. What is her name? Have you guys seen like the latest pictures of Ariana Grande? I'm curious. You may not even know who that is, and if you don't know who it is, that's okay too. But I'm curious if you've seen like the recent pictures of her. She was a famous singer, I believe, for a long time, but I honestly don't know how popular she is right now. No, I haven't seen her in a while. Are you familiar with her?
This must be it.
There they are.
Oh, the captain's here too. Perfect. Looks like they focused their defenses over there.
I like her
They're
eyes.
here.
I thought the Pyro Archon would choose a frontal assault.
It doesn't matter. They're too late anyway.
Stop!
It's too late.
Yeah, I know her. My favorite song is by her, his Positions. There's still time!
I won't let you do this!
Oreo, we will beat your ass.
The sound of lament?
What was that sound? It was
It's
like
worse
a
than your voice,
piercing
Paimon.
cry.
Now's our chance to turn off the device.
So close, we need to approach the side and lure the captain away. I would definitely share my candy with you, Octavio. I like whenever I go out to eat with friends or family, I like to share food. Because if you share food, then I get to try a variety of things instead of just like one order, like one entree. I'd rather have like a little bit of what like my brother or my mother's getting. That way I get to try like 2 or 3 things instead of just one. I would definitely share with you though. Okay, so it says, so close. We need to approach from the side and lure the captain away. God, the way most of us thought Cappuccino would be playable. Such a slick design. I mean, that's completely fair, Uzi. He's got one of the most detailed character designs in all of Genshin that I've seen so far. So, I'm actually more surprised that he didn't become a playable character, to be honest.
Auroran? How did he just... His movements have gotten a lot faster.
Damn,
Is
he's
Auroran
fast.
always this good in battle?
Shilonen!
Lumine said something. It must be serious.
This ends now.
What
Something's
happened?
wrong.
Lumine says, the captain helped Zeolin. Why? The captain growls. I'm not excited for going back to school.
You
Oh.
are not Auroran. Who are you?
Yeah, why are you so fast?
Commander.
You.
He's laughing. Hit him. I can't wait to eat my special sandwich
So,
in the morning.
You still recognize me, Commander? I'm glad. Although, I believe you have some more pressing concerns at the moment.
We did it!
You see? You indulge your sense of honor for just a moment, and now you've lost your chance. Even now, you're still the same as ever.
Same as
This voice
ever.
is completely different. Is someone inhabiting Auroran's body?
That's what it sounds like. We should use violence to make it stop.
Stop worrying about other people's survival, about their losses and sacrifices. You just need to win. That must be why I've returned. For this moment.
Okay, I don't know who's the guy that's talking is, but based off of what he said, he needs a slap. Probably more than that, honestly. Stop worrying about other people's survival, their losses and sacrifices. I say, fuck that guy.
Please finish what you set out to do, Commander.
I mean, maybe they could find a way to, like, paint him as, like, a good character, or, like, as a anti-hero or something, maybe. But based off what he said, I'm getting wood chipper vibes.
I didn't expect to see you here, but I have to disagree. Abandoning one's comrades is not the way of a warrior.
Why do you care about a doomed man? I know you can see it. He's already close to death.
Red Runner, as you get older and you end up having like debates and discussions with people that have different opinions than you, I would suggest being extremely wary of anyone you're having a conversation with if they ask you this question. And the question is, why do you care? I instantly lose confidence and trust with anyone that argues with saying, why do you care? Because the implication is that unless it affects you in some way, that you should not care about it. It's really them projecting like their own views, because like in their minds, if If something doesn't affect them, then they're not going to care about it. But not everyone's like that. Some of us care about things that are happening, even if it doesn't affect us at all. So yeah, you're going to hear it at some point if you haven't already. It's why do you care? You're going to hear that at some point, I promise. Megazami says, hi, Octavian. Chrissy says, someone call Sitlali. Oreo needs help.
After all, his soul has been incomplete from the start.
Who would win between Bakugo and Rezi? Those are Lego characters, aren't they? No? Oh, okay, I guess I'm wrong.
Oh, someone said I'm close to death. Is it because of that noise just now? The piercing cry came from underground when I activated the device. What's down there? Natlan's ley lines must be hiding some kind of secret.
Grandma!
Am I dying? Oh, no. It's too soon.
Ah, Aurora, it's you. What'll it be today?
Boys and girls, I need your help. What is on the table? What are they eating? Is that a chocolate volcano with vanilla ice cream on top?
Oh, why the long face? Don't tell me you still haven't let that go. I knew it was a bad idea to tell you.
I heard everyone wanted me to be the savior.
Oh, maybe this will explain why Sitlali didn't step up for her grandson the way she should have. I think that's a fudge cake. I hope so. I love chocolate. I hope that they make this make sense for me, because I don't want to hate Sitlali for the rest of me playing Genshin. We debated on who wins. I told him only advantage Rezi has is that he can regenerate, but even then, she needs blood, and Bakugo has the way better explosions. Where's Rezi from? I don't know, which doesn't matter. It's food, and I'm hungry. Tell me more about this special sandwich, Octavio. I would like to know more.
Savior? Ha! Sounds nice, doesn't it? But, does such a person truly exist? Even if they do, why would you have to become that person?
That's a good response, Grandpa.
Auroron, is that you? Oh, here, have a seat. Let Granny cut you some fruit. We just got a fresh batch.
No, Granny, we don't want fruit. I want the chocolate volcano with the vanilla ice cream. That's what I want. You don't need it. You're probably diabetic. Give it to me.
Can I get you anything else? Some grilled meatloaf, maybe?
Yes.
Ask for anything you want. We've got plenty of ingredients.
I want everything on the table, and seconds, and also I need it to go bad.
What about those spiced rub mushrooms you made me last time, Granny Koimi?
That volcano looked good.
You liked those, did you? An outlander taught me that recipe, actually. A merchant, to be exact.
A filthy outlander.
Never thought about going into business yourself, my boy? You could travel all over.
He don't want to go traveling. He wants to grow vegetables because... I don't know.
Our Auroron? A merchant? He's far too honest for that line of work.
Oh, that reminds me, he's far too honest for that line of work. I remember this one time when I was a teenager, my brother was trying to sell his car because like it had a lot of problems and it broke down a lot. Some people would call it a lemon, which if you're not familiar with the term, I would suggest looking it up. But basically, I believe it would be defined as like a car that has like continuous problems. And so like he's putting out like all these different ways for like people to like find the car so they could come and view it and see if they want to buy it. And defective cars, yes, that's correct, Red Runner. So like my brother's at work and we have these two people from my school show up and they want to take a look at the car. I know that there's a lot of problems with the car. and like they're asking me like, do I think this would be a good car for them? Like, if I'm not mistaken, like this would be their first car. Like they were like a young couple, and like at the time, my grandmother was living with us, and she's like, "You need to go out there and sell your brother's car." And I'm like, oh, I go out in there and start talking to him, and like they start asking me like all these different questions about the car, and like I knew the answer to some of these questions, and like I told them straight up that like I would by no means recommend this car. Like I would not buy this car. This car has a lot of problems. I couldn't like I wouldn't be able to live with myself if I like basically like convinced them to buy a car that I knew that was going to be bad for them. I would be a terrible car salesman because I would not be willing to like lie to people or rip them off. So yeah, we did not sell my brother's car that day. Like if I have to lie to make it work, it's not going to work. I know because Cars 2, I think I've seen that.
Well, at least an honest merchant like him wouldn't prey on old-timers like us.
What would you guys have done? Like, I wanted to help my brother out, but I'm not going to take advantage of people or rip them off.
Everyone said a true savior does not really exist, but then why did my birth open the door to the possibility? Why give people false hope? Maybe I don't need to sacrifice myself, but surely everyone is born for a purpose. So, what's mine? If I had succeeded back then, would the world have become a better place? What's the meaning of my existence?
Done spacing out, Auroron? Did you finish your homework?
I'm hoping and assuming that they're gonna explain why Sitlali didn't speak up for Orin when they wanted to sacrifice him. I hope to God they do. It makes all these other scenes where Sitlali is like being, I guess like a parent or judgmental towards Orin hard to watch because like I lost all respect for her because she should have spoke up for her grandson. I'll be honest, Red Runner says, Mega Zombie says, I don't know what I would have done. Chrissy says, I'll also be truthful. That's good to hear. And also, Mega Zombie, I respect your answer for not knowing what you would have done. Welcome back, Zindy. Welcome back, little sister. Messiah says, man, gaming feels busy again. Genshin update in a few days and still plenty of woo-wah. Welcome, Messiah.
Yes, Granny. It's just... Will learning all this really make me as strong as you?
Of course not. I'm a special case. Other shamans study their whole lives without reaching a fraction of my abilities.
Then what's the point of him studying?
Because you're a genius, right?
You could say that. Or maybe I've just been alive longer than the rest of them, and picked up a few tricks that they didn't want to touch. It's rude to bring up a woman's age. Never do that again, no matter the circumstances.
I wasn't the one who brought it up.
Anyway, class is canceled tomorrow. Go have fun.
I got a question for the ladies really quick, and I just want to like hear your honest answers. What would you guess is the reason why she would say that it's rude to bring up a lady's age? I'm not really looking for like any specific answer. I'm just curious what you guys would say about it.
What about my homework then?
Do what you want. What use is it being as strong as me anyway? You've seen how the tribe treats me. They're all afraid. I try to go about my business, and they practically tremble in fear. Not the most fun way to go about living one's life, I'd say.
This is making her look bad in my eyes, and let me tell you why. Okay, so if the tribe is like in fear of her and they're afraid and like walking on eggshells and all that sort of thing, that tells me that she could have influenced the decision when they wanted to sacrifice Oreo over here. Like, I didn't even know that they were afraid of her. That makes it look even worse in my eyes because, like, at the time, like, I don't really know, like, if she could have, like, physically, forcefully stopped them from sacrificing him if she wanted to. I don't know how powerful she is versus, like, the other people in the tribe. But based off of what she just said, they fear her, and I only could imagine that they fear her because, like, she's more powerful than them. So why? I hope that they give a good answer. I'll be really pissed. Let me see. Chrissy says, because some are insecure about how old they look, and they sometimes feel less pretty when they know they look old. That sounds like a very accurate answer. Do we have any others?
Take it from me. The happiest people are the ones who do their own thing. So do what you want, Auroron. No matter what anyone else has to say.
I think it'd be funny if Auron is like, all right, Granny, I'm never going to do homework again. I'm going to do what I want, just like you said. No more work, no more chores, no more homework. Just like you said, I'll be my own person.
Granny didn't say it outright, but I think she was trying to comfort me. Don't force yourself. Don't beat yourself up over the past. That's what she always says. But I never forced myself. I never even got the chance to try before it was all over.
Hey, you zoning out over here again? There's such a thing as overwatering the radishes, you know.
Aoife, I don't think I met him yet.
Just looking at the aphids.
Something interesting about them today?
They look pretty big.
I noticed some on the ground.
That's a big-ass bug.
It got too cold yesterday and they couldn't handle it.
Bummer. Guess that means less honey this year.
I think I remember what Aoife looks like, unless I'm mistaken. I think he's the guy with the cowboy hat. I like his hat. I might be wrong, but in my judgment, the fact that she offered to be Orin's guarantor tells me Sitlali was more than willing to go down with Orin if need be. None of that's been expressed so far to me. She does care deeply for him, I believe that, but still we have a big problem that needs to be resolved. It is my favorite character of Anemo.
Aoife, do you think being a vet is fun?
I assume that they're going to come with some type of explanation that's going to make me not hate Sitlali after everything's said and done and like everything's revealed. I'm basing this off of like what happened with Furina in her story. I gotta say that the Genshin writers are pretty good at like subverting expectations and like basically making you think one thing's going on, but then they turn it on you and you find out something else is going on. I do like that aspect of this game.
Fun? I'm not sure about that. Do you think planting vegetables is fun?
I didn't think that they were going to be able to make, they were going to have anything in Furina's story that would make me change my mind about her. Like, sympathize with her or whatnot. Like, when I first met her, I wanted to drown her, and by the end of the Furina story, I wanted to give her a hug.
Fun enough, I guess. I don't have anything else to do.
Exactly. Most people live like that. No special purpose or calling. That's just how the world works.
It is the guy with the hat.
Oh, jeez. That troublemaker's at it again. Auroron, my man, come inside and give me a hand, would you?
Why should I? I thought being a vet was no fun.
Well, I guess there is a fun part. Trying to outsmart these rascals. Come on, give me a hand.
Hey, welcome to the channel, Dad. Here's a fun fact for you, boys and girls. When I was a little kid, the first job that I wanted, like whenever I grew up, was to be a veterinarian. I wanted to help animals.
Maybe Aoife was just too nice to tell me the truth. That attempting something above your capabilities will kill you.
Maybe.
My soul is unstable. I only survived because I had people to help keep me in one piece.
One Piece? I love that show.
Been missing. That's why the other spirits said I was close to death, but...
Why struggle? It's a miracle you were even born. Just close your eyes and wait for death.
Someone needs to punch Guthrid in the throat. I volunteer myself.
It was you. The thing that came out of nowhere.
Thing? I'm a warrior. Far stronger than a weakling like you.
I don't like him.
I'm not weak. There's just a limit to what I can do.
And that's exactly why your fantasy is so ridiculous. You really think a useless thing like you can save the world?
Useless?
I don't really think they're going to be able to pull, they're going to find a way to make Guthrid seem like a good guy. The only way I could think of is like he's trying to be really harsh on Oreo to make him realize or do something, but I don't think that's it. I think Guthrid's just an asshole.
Savior? Ha! Sounds nice, doesn't it? But, does such a person truly exist? Even if they do, why would you have to become that person? Hmm?
Exactly. Most people live like that. No special purpose or calling. That's just how the world works.
Take it from me. The happiest people are the ones who do their own thing. So do what you want, Auroron. No matter what anyone else has to say.
Why does it look like she's talking down to him when we all know that she's way shorter than him? I don't mind the angle though, but still.
I don't want things to end here.
Auroron? It's all right. We'll take things from here.
Every time they marched into battle, I had to stay behind.
Don't worry. With the Archon on our side, the Abyss doesn't stand a chance.
All the best warriors are fighting on the front lines. I want to do my part too.
Both of us are bound to disappear. But your end will come sooner than mine, because you've been broken from the start.
Have a good night, Octavio. I was gonna say, I wonder how Citlali would respond if she saw Guthrid talking to Oreo like this. And when I first met Citlali, I figured that she would have been loud and obnoxious and got in his face. But the fact that she's gonna let the tribe sacrifice him, I honestly don't know anymore.
Once your soul shatters into pieces and dissipates into the wind, I will take temporary control over this body. I will serve my commander until the end.
Wait, I gotta hear that again. Hang on.
Once your soul shatters into pieces and dissipates into the wind, I will take temporary control over this body. I will serve my commander until the end.
Why do you want to serve the commander until the end? And what do you want to do with that body? Jesus Christ, that don't sound right.
No, this isn't right. My life
Even
can't
Oreo
end
thinks.
like this. I still haven't done anything important with my life. My end will not come first, and I'm not giving up. I can't die here. No! I won't die here!
Auroron! Control your mind. Feel the ground beneath your feet. This is not your end.
Don't go towards the light. He's back to his senses, probably.
His eyes are open! He's alive!
Smack him, Paimon, just to make sure.
Well done. You managed to do the impossible.
Telling you, every time I see your eyes, I'm thinking Mangekyou Sharingan. I like it.
What do you mean?
Don't try to talk. Focus on holding yourself together.
I can't believe the captain did that.
Maybe he thinks of Auroron as a comrade. He was helping to rein him in all this time.
Just had 4 days I'm back to school and I have to get a bus pass because my parents didn't apply for The bus this year, which we played last year, but you had to apply every year. Why didn't they apply, and what do you have to do to apply? Lumine thinks that's the only reason I had a chance to turn off the device.
I'm fine now.
Damage to the soul is a tricky thing. The pain almost consumed you for a moment, but you managed to hold on to yourself. That's no easy feat.
I wonder if I will see a lot of Mavikas whenever I do anime conventions. Part of me hopes yes.
The worst appears to be over.
I'm sorry for causing so much trouble.
We can talk about that later.
Our plan. It failed, didn't it?
It did. I guess.
I'm sorry. We were so close.
You saved my life, and now the debt is repaid.
Auroron, I never thought you actually wanted to sacrifice yourself in that ceremony. But you never gave up. Have you come to a conclusion on what it is that you truly want?
He wants to be a merchant.
I just want an answer. A reason why I exist and why everyone always did so much for me.
Because you were an orphan?
No one is born a hero. And no one should be treated like one from birth. I had a chance to do something important back then, but I failed. All I want is to find some more ways to make up for that.
I could be wrong, but I'm assuming that he's referring to when they were trying to sacrifice him. Can anyone in chat please tell me approximately how old Auron was whenever they were trying to sacrifice him? Like, was he a small child? Was he a teenager? Was he like a young adult? Does anybody know? Normally I would Google it, but I don't want to like stop the stream to do that. I don't know. I'm not the one with the application. We didn't get that because since we applied last year, it was covered this year. I see. You've already gone to this school last year. Am I correct, Red Runner? I assume so, but I could be wrong. Hey, there's one of those things, the Sealies, or whatever the hell they're called.
The answer you seek now lies before you.
It's one of them things. What do they call them? Rocks? Yeah.
You are the inheritor of my name. The hero from the Masters of the Nightwind, who shall fight for this generation.
Mister, I don't know how to pronounce your name. And also, you have a Sealy above your head. You better be careful. It might bite you.
Fascinating. You're not the person that the others thought you were. And yet, you're also not the kind of person that you thought you were. It can take a lifetime to truly discover who we really are.
Alright.
I never thought I had what it took to be a hero. I was too cunning, too self-absorbed. But in the end, I sacrificed my life for this nation.
Okay. We appreciate your sacrifice, Mr. Man whose name I can't pronounce.
Now, remember your name. Even if others will see a different meaning, it still symbolizes your nobility and yearning.
Yearning for what?
My ancient name.
BD?
BD.
Devotion.
It means devotion. You will give your all, not for the sake of a heroic death, but to do justice by the answer you found for your life. For that answer, you will offer all of your strength and be born anew. Through your devotion, you will prove your worth.
I think it'd be kind of funny if we saw Paimon floating over and grab that rock and just float away. Like, I bet we could sell this.
Having foretold his own death, the omniscient man holds a feast in celebration.
Wait, feast? What? Holds a feast?
Raise our cups in honor of his heroism and send him off with this final tribute.
Where's the food? Where's the food?
Last, his wish is now fulfilled.
Hey, you can't be mentioning food.
It's nice to see you again, Sunhudge. With your recognition, we now have the 5th hero of this era.
Yes, I would, Red Runner. Yes, I would.
I am happy to see your plan advance one step further. It seems that my cry did not cause irreversible damage.
We're talking to another rock. Also, I don't think I've ever seen many Sealies in this place, in one area. That's kind of interesting. I wonder if you could grab them, or would your fingers go through them? Now we need the last hero to awaken his ancient name. The last hero. It's either going to be Inefa or it's going to be Kanich. But since Kanich is already a hero, I'm betting Inefa. But don't tell me. I don't want to know. We hate spoilers here. We damn sure do. Red Runner says, and it's an app you can download, so it's very confident to get. I think you mean convenient. Do you think I would be able to do all the editing on a phone?
What is that voice?
The rock was talking to you.
The Lord of the Night has awakened.
Yeah, thank you, zombie. I know. But yeah, I'd be able to use it on my phone?
Lord of the Night? As in the one who rules over the Night Kingdom?
What do you mean, editing? I must have misunderstood you, Red Runner. What I was trying to ask is, whatever you just asked me if I would consider using, I'm asking if I could use it on my phone.
I preside over a realm of souls. Due to my limited power, sleep is the only way I can extend my existence.
What's the point of extending your existence if all you do is sleep? The only way I could imagine why you would do that is if you were protecting something. Or terribly afraid of death. Maybe both.
When you activated the device, I awoke and could not hold back my cry. It is a sound that agitates souls.
Then stop doing it.
Most of you are unaffected because your souls are intact. But with a damaged soul, the effect on your friend was heightened, and his soul almost shattered as a result.
I'm surprised it didn't affect Paimon. I'm not really sure if she has a soul. I just didn't understand what you meant by editing. That's why I was confused. But yes, you can use it on phone. I see. Okay.
And yet, his soul remains in one piece.
One piece?
He managed to overcome this obstacle through sheer strength of will. A truly impressive feat for a human.
So, was that what caused all his strange behavior earlier?
I don't know. He probably ate some mushrooms on the way down here, and he was tripping. Who knows?
No. An additional soul was affected. It tried to take refuge in the missing part of your friend's soul, but was ultimately expelled.
Good.
However, this soul does not hail from Natlan or the Night Kingdom. Its origins remain a mystery to me.
I could be wrong, and I don't want anyone to confirm it, but I believe that talking rock lady is referring to Lumine, but I don't want that confirmed or denied.
Activating the source mechanism was supposed to reconstruct the ley lines. Why did it awaken you instead?
Because I was the one who originally constructed Natlan's ley lines, otherwise known as the Night Kingdom.
I don't know for sure, Miss Rock Lady, but I think you might have did a shit job.
The ancient battle between the Descender and the dragons destroyed the corner of the world, allowing the Abyss to invade. Natlan's ley lines took the worst of the damage.
This sounds like some deep lore being dropped. The ancient battle between the Descenders and the dragon. I don't know what the Descender is. I don't think I've ever heard that before. But it is possible. They've mentioned it multiple times throughout the Genshin experience, and I just can't remember things. Let's see. This, I think of ley lines like their stairs to heaven, basically. That does not help me, Dad, but I appreciate you trying. The dragon. Someone explained to me that the ley lines, like the way they described it, is kind of similar to the life stream in the Final Fantasy VII series. Like basically, all life comes from the life stream, and whenever people die, they go back to the life stream. I don't know if like the dead people are recycled into new people. I can't remember the lore exactly, to be honest. I'm definitely going to be streaming the third and final installment in 2027 when it's released.
To aid the people of Natlan, the Lord of the Night used the fragments of the old ley lines to reconstruct a similar network. That's how the Night Kingdom was born.
Wait, what? Hold up.
To aid the people of Natlan, the Lord of the Night used the fragments of the old ley lines to reconstruct a similar network. That's how the Night Kingdom was born.
Alright, I'm sorry guys, I gotta hear this again because I'm trying to understand what the hell's going on.
The ancient battle between the Descender and the dragons destroyed the corner of the world, allowing the Abyss to invade. Natlan's ley lines took the worst of the damage.
Nox, you said you didn't like FF16. No, I did not. I streamed it. I wouldn't recommend it. I've played every single mainstream Final Fantasy game, all the way from Final Fantasy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I didn't finish 13. 14 for like 4 or 5 years. And 15 and 16. I've played every single mainstream Final Fantasy. It used to be my favorite video game series. FF16 had great graphics. It had some interesting boss fights, like whenever you turn into the summons. That was cool. I think I fought the last enemy in outer space. I whooped his ass. But other than that, the story was convoluted as hell. I didn't know what was going on half the time. The characters didn't really appeal to me very much. They did like shit character development. The only character in that game's name I can remember was Clive. I can't remember any of the supporting characters, and that's not a good sign. So like, I wasn't very interested in the story, and I didn't quite fully understand it. But to be fair, in the majority of like the more recent Final Fantasy games, I only have like half an idea what's going on as far as like the main storyline, because it's like it gets complicated and convoluted with all of them. Yeah, I was very disappointed in Final Fantasy 16, and keep in mind that it was my favorite video game series the majority of my life. Okay, hang on. What's your favorite series of game? Final Fantasy is my favorite series of game. Final Fantasy VII was my favorite game of all time for many years, until I played Red Dead Redemption 2. Red Dead Redemption 2 currently holds the best game of all time that I've played. Highly recommend it. 10 out of 10. Masterpiece. I never play Final Fantasy. The reason why I love the Final Fantasy series more than any other game series is because normally the story or the stories are great. I may not fully understand everything that's going on, but you end up caring about the characters, and like the stories stick with you. It's like kind of like watching a movie, but you have to control the character, sort of thing. I highly recommend Final Fantasy 15. I highly recommend both of the Final Fantasy 7 remakes. I might recommend Final Fantasy 14 online to people, depending on preferences. I remember Death Battle, Dante versus Clive. Who won?
To aid the people of Natlan, the Lord of the Night used the fragments of the old ley lines to reconstruct a similar network.
I bet Clive won.
That's how the Night Kingdom was born.
Clive could turn into summons or monsters, so I bet he could whoop his Dante's ass. Clive won. Yeah, I'm not surprised, to be honest. I played the first two Devil May Cries, and the first one was a really good game for the time. It was good. I liked it back then.
The first Pyro Archon, Xbalanque, strengthened that realm and established the rules that aid our fight against the Abyss. The Ode of Resurrection and the Pilgrimage. both of which are practices that survive to this day.
Oh, right. You said before it all came from the power of the heavens.
The heavens?
The ancient dragons tried to use this device to strengthen the ley lines by imbuing them with power. Back then, this method was rather ineffective. They lacked the skills to navigate the intricate structure of the ley lines.
I can't believe you would say that, Yakuchukan, Lord of the Night. She just said the dragons were stupid.
And now, the structure of the ley lines has also completely changed. I am the only possible vehicle for the power generated by the device.
Is that so? Are you able to move? Are you gonna like come out of the ground and start walking with us? Because I think that would be cool.
It was an incredibly crude and painful method, but I managed to absorb some of that power.
Good job.
Now, I can speak to you like this and provide you with aid.
What are you gonna provide? What aid? What are you gonna tell us?
Such as rebuilding the ley lines once more, at the cost of my own existence.
You're gonna sacrifice yourself for the ley lines? Why?
But why would you make that kind of sacrifice?
See, Paimon knows. I didn't know what she was gonna say, but based off of what she just said, that was the first thought that came to my mind. I was like, why are you gonna sacrifice yourself for this nation or these people? Also, I don't know if they've explained it in Genshin, but I'm kind of curious, like, if there's an established afterlife. Because, like, apparently people have souls. I don't know if it's only Natlan people that have souls. I think it'd be funny if Natlan was the only one that had souls and all the others didn't, like the other nations. I could be mistaken, but it seemed like, at least in Natlan, whenever the people die, their souls go to the Night Kingdom, that purple place. And that seemed like that would be a terrible existence. If I had to spend the rest of my existence floating around as a soul in the Night Kingdom, I think that I'd rather be non-existent.
The people of Natlan worship me and call me their lord. In the ancient past, before we died out, we were also known by a different name. Angels.
I could be mistaken, but I'm getting the feeling that this is deep, deep, deep Genshin lore that we are hearing right now. I could be wrong, but that's what it sounds like. Okay, so the people of Natlan worship me. Okay, so she's going to sacrifice herself because the people, they worship her. All right. And call me their lord. Okay, so basically the people have flattered this giant rock lady, and that's why she's going to die or sacrifice herself. In the ancient past, before we died out... Wait, so there used to be a civilization of giant red rock statue thingies? Where did they come from? How do they reproduce? Do they eat anything? I don't know. We were also known by a different name, angels. Angels? So did you come from the heavens?
But adventurers like you are probably more familiar with our devolved form. Sealies.
Sealies! I've been wondering what they taste like. It looks like a floating blueberry jellyfish. So Sealies are angels? I didn't know what the hell Sealies were this entire time. I've played over 800 hours of this game now. My PS5 keeps track of my playtime. It's been over 800 hours, and I had never really put too much thought into what Sealies are. I just thought I wondered if you could eat them.
No wonder there are Sealies around here. A Sealie also helped us in the Night Kingdom.
Did it? Oh yeah. Yeah, okay, sure.
Few angels remain in Natlan, so the same is true of Sealies. Everyone rallied around me and offered their power to humanity to reconstruct the ley lines.
Oh, I got a question for the people that actually watch the stream right now. Would you guys prefer that I use camera more often, or does it not make a difference? And if you do prefer I use camera more often, if you could tell me the reason why, like try to explain the reason why, I would appreciate it.
Now, I have witnessed your determined pursuit for survival, and I have become your faith. I am very pleased.
Okay, hang on, hang on. Few angels remain in Natlan, so this same true. Everyone rallies around me. Everyone rallied around me and offered their power to humanity to I want to hear this again.
Few angels remain in Natlan, so the same is true of Sealy's. Everyone rallied around me and offered their power to humanity to reconstruct the ley lines. Now, I have witnessed your determined pursuit for survival, and I have become your faith. I am very pleased.
Let me see here. Camera more, so we can see your face expressions. I like to see your reactions, so yeah. I don't mind either way. Camera's a bit nice to like put a human behind the voice, and it's not necessary to me. Alright, I appreciate the feedback from the 3 of you. What did the other 7 of you think?
Moika, inheritor of Shibalonke's will, and leader of Natlan.
Man, I would have butchered that name. I wouldn't be able to come even close to pronouncing it if my life depended. Hold up. Goodness. I don't think I've... You know what? Never mind. We're going to continue.
Despite all the obstacles and misunderstandings, I have awoken. And the efforts of this Harbinger and the young hero have imbued me with power.
I've woken up. And the efforts of this Harbinger. Okay, so is the Harbinger she's referring to Oreo or the Captain? I'm assuming it's the Captain. Let me see what she said. Megazami says... Yeah, me either be able to say that name. Chrissy says, I like the face cam. It's cool to see you in real time reactions to what's happening. After reading the given consideration, I've decided to pronounce it Yahula Tekken. Alright. I'd say it's cool knowing there's an actual person behind the mic and not an AI. That wants to take over the world is nice. Alright, I appreciate the feedback. I got really sad when I asked the other part of my community that question before. Like, what, do I really want to get the opinion of someone that's not even going to show up to the stream? Decisions.
Say the word, and I will once again work to fulfill my mandate, just as I did thousands of years ago.
Wait, what happened thousands of years ago? And if you did your job correctly, then why is it going to happen again?
You need only nod your head. For the sake of your people and your nation, for the sake of overcoming the invasion from the Abyss, give me your orders.
Can you, orders. Can you make me a sandwich? I would like to order a sandwich. Okay, hang on, I want to hear this again.
You need only nod your head. For the sake of your people and your nation, for the sake of overcoming the invasion from the Abyss, give me your orders.
I also want French fries with my sandwich. How about that?
You need only...
yeah, we got it.
I will not.
Wait, you'll not what? Hold up. Oh, she's refusing to nod her head. How dare you tell Moika to nod her head? Don't you know that she's the Pyro Archon?
After reconstructing new ley lines, you will cease to exist. The rules of Natlan are founded in the Night Kingdom. If you disappear, so do they. Not to mention, all the memories and legends recorded within the old ley lines will disappear along with you. The people of Natlan will face memory loss, mental disorders, and cognitive issues.
I am so glad that they explained it that way, because I didn't really care about it the way she said it in the beginning. Like, all the memories and legends recorded within the old ley lines will be disappear. People of Natlan. Okay, so we can't let that happen. Okay, so basically, if I understand correctly, if Moika nodded her head and gave the order, then the people of Natlan will face memory loss, mental disorder, and cognitive issues. Everyone will instantly get dementia and Alzheimer's at the same time. And maybe diabetes.
Just like the consequences of using the Gnosis, that is a price I refuse to accept.
You hear that, Rock Lady? She says no.
Humanity's survival is worth any price. Once the Abyss runs rampant, all that remains will be a land of corpses and ruin.
I wonder why either of them aren't seeking outside help from the other nations. If I understand what's going on correctly, it's in all of Tevat's best interest to address the Abyss, or it's gonna like take them all out eventually. But I could imagine like the other nations not really worried about it because different reasons, corruption, incompetence. Yeah, I don't know. I believe Monosat would help if they sent out, a request. They'd also bring alcohol. It'd make it go faster.
And when the new ley lines are invaded again by the Abyss, what then? How are future generations supposed to survive?
Okay, when the new ley lines are invaded again, we gotta go to where the Abyss is and destroy them. That's the only way I could think of. And, maybe not make it take 500 years this time. Just maybe.
A land without the Lord of the Night, without the protection of the rules, is doomed from the start.
You presume too much. If you cannot ensure survival in the present, you have no right to think about the future. What will it take for you to realize that? How many hundreds or thousands will have to die?
They made the captain mad. I never heard his voice sound like that. He sounded like he smoked 20 packs of cigarettes a day. Jesus. But I respect him for what he said. I'm agreeing more with Mr. Captain right now. I don't fully understand everything that's going on, but I feel like the captain and me, we kind of share a similar view based on what's going on currently.
The situation hasn't gotten that dire yet, has it?
Paimon, why are you talking? The grown-ups are here. Also, Lumine put her hand out. She's like, do you want me to smack Paimon? Because I'll do it. I always I like it whenever she puts her hand out like that. It's either she's about to smack somebody or she's asking for money. Let's see. Why are you so pessimistic about the situation? Because he thinks Mawika is going to screw everything up and people are going to die and he doesn't want people to die.
Why? Because I am a survivor of Conria. I've witnessed the devastation and terror of the Abyss with my own eyes.
Conria sounds familiar. I could be completely wrong. If anyone can correct me. Kalia, was that like some nation or country or something that got annihilated 500 years ago? I'm honestly unsure. Maybe I'm completely wrong. I don't know.
Conria?
I'm glad
That's
they pronounced it.
My family, my comrades, my homeland, were all lost to the Abyss.
Okay, so you're gonna make sure it never happens to anyone ever again, because the pain you felt from losing everyone that you cared about hurt so bad that you go out of your way to make sure it doesn't happen to anybody else.
It is an unforgettable pain. One that no amount of time could ever dull. Not even 500 years. You've experienced something similar, Mawika. You should know exactly what I mean.
Yeah.
You're right. The pain, the regret, the catastrophe. They all haunt my dreams to this day.
She may need a therapist, I don't know.
If I could go back, I would reject all false hope. I would do whatever it took to ensure their survival. You have that chance before you now. Why do you refuse to take it?
I like that he gets angry. And not because it's relatable. Definitely not that. Okay, you have the chance before you now. Why do you refuse to take it? What possible way would she respond to that? I don't know if it's like they're clashing because of different values, different information. I'm not entirely sure. I'm honestly leaning more towards the captain based off of everything I've heard him say so far. I honestly don't know what I don't know. If I had to guess, what would I guess? Yes, let's see, why don't you do it now? Okay, so what I would guess is she would say something like her way of wanting to do the things that she wants to do is the only way that's going to ensure that Natlan is finally saved. So she thinks, I'm assuming that there's only one way to get the outcome she wants and nothing else would work. That's my guess. I could be completely wrong.
Because we don't have the right to make that decision. We love this world because it contains everything we hold dear. Everything that has happened here has moved us, shaped us, and turned us into who we are today.
Malwika's getting mad too. If she talks any louder, she's gonna start winning the argument. Okay, but hang on. You have that chance before you now. Why do you refuse to take it? Because... Okay, hang on. If I could go back, I would reject all the false hope. I would do whatever it takes to ensure their survival. You have that chance now. Why do you refuse to take it? Because we don't have the right to make that decision. My response to that would be something along... if we don't have the right to make that decision, who does have that right? And not only who has that right, but why do they have that right? Why can somebody else make this decision, but not humanity, or not them?
We love this world because it contains everything we hold dear. Everything that has happened here has moved us, shaped us, and turned us into who we are today.
She sounds hungry.
Giving up our memories and history would mean rewriting everything. The people of this world would then become fundamentally different beings, their physical bodies the only connection to their former selves.
I don't think that's a good argument. Okay, hang on. I gotta hear this again.
Giving up our memories and history would mean rewriting everything. The
So?
people of this world would then become fundamentally different beings, their physical bodies the only connection to their former selves.
But would they all survive? If they did, let's see, rewriting everything. I didn't really care terribly too much about the memories and the history. Maybe I'll explain it in more detail.
Even so, given enough time, a new civilization would inevitably flourish.
True.
If you believe in humanity, you should trust in their ability to create a new future.
I agree with that.
Or history could repeat itself. The Abyss could invade once more, and it would all be for nothing.
I'm really getting tired about the worrying about the Abyss invading it, like, more and more. They need to gather all the different nations together, kind of like how they did with, like, the great, what was it, the Fourth Ninja War in Naruto, Shippuden. Like, all of the different villages came together to fight as one. That's what I want to see.
Can I say something?
No. No.
I once carried the hopes of many people, and I was also desperate to save our nation. In the captain's plan, I saw a chance to ensure our survival.
I once carried the hopes of many people. I was also desperate to save our nation. I wish I could argue with the NPCs like I can in Where Winds Meet. I would have a good time with that. Like, if I could actually make statements or ask questions and they had to respond to what I said, I would have a lot of fun with that. I wonder how...
But as I was on the brink of death, my wish for life and purpose was rekindled.
But I was on the brink of death. My wish of life purpose was rekindled. Why were you on the brink of death? What happened? Why didn't Sit Lolly make sure you weren't on the brink of death? And hey, it's those old people earlier that offered us food. I remember that volcano cake with the white ice cream. And what the hell is that woman doing on the right? Is she pregnant? Why is she... Never mind.
I've been very fortunate to be well cared for by all the people in my life. I refuse to forget that. My feelings were so strong, they overrode my compulsion to sacrifice myself for their safety. I've been very fortunate to be well cared for by all the people in my life. I refuse to forget that. My feelings were so strong, they overrode my compulsion to sacrifice myself for their safety. No matter what path lies before us, we still have a destination. If we lose our way now, we will lose the meaning of our existence.
Where's the destination? Is it to where the abyss is coming from? We need to go there and burn the place to the ground.
That's right. Natlan's heroes gave their lives so we could have this chance against the abyss. Their sacrifices are our blessings.
Give me 1 second. Red Runner says, man, I'm yet to read my mangas which cover Kage Summit arc and the entire 4th Shinobi War. My weakest stand, save everyone, including the souls of the dead. Alright, I like that. That sounds good. Captain, stance, save the living now that we can, no matter the sacrifice. Okay, hang on. My weakest stance, save everyone, including the souls of the dead. Okay, I like it. Captain says, save the living now that we can, no matter the sacrifice. Why doesn't the captain want to save the souls too? What's his justification for only wanting to save the people but fucking the souls? What did Xylon say? I think she said she's hungry.
That's right. Natlan's heroes gave their lives so we could have this chance against the abyss. Their sacrifices are our blessings.
Hey, welcome to the channel, Cynthia. Welcome, little sister. How are you doing today?
Not only are their deeds and spirits exceptionally meaningful, they may also well be our path to victory. I don't want to give up just yet.
Alright, I am struggling to understand.
Not only are their deeds and spirits exceptionally meaningful, they may also well be our path to victory. I don't want to give up just yet.
Okay, hang on.
That's right. Natlan's heroes gave their lives so we could have this.
No matter what path lies before us, we still have a destination. If we lose our way now, we will lose the meaning of our existence.
The meaning of it? What is the meaning of existence, Oreo?
That's right. Natlan's heroes gave their lives so we could have this chance against the abyss. Their sacrifices are our blessings.
Arcachino, my comfort character. How come, Cynthia? How come?
Not only are their deeds and spirits exceptionally meaningful, they may also well be our path to victory. I don't want to give up just yet.
Huh. When you guys were watching these cutscenes, when you played the game, was it confusing to you as well, or did like everything that was being said make sense? I'm confused as hell.
Yeah, we're just one hero short.
What? Paimon, you can be the last hero. I'm going to give you a butter knife. You need to do something. Go for the eyes.
The power from the device will allow me to remain awake for some time. I stand at the ready should you change your mind.
You know what? I don't think that Paimon is ready for a butter knife. Someone should give her a spoon first. Alright, let me see what we got. Hang on. No, because I skipped all of the boring parts and go to the fighting. I see. Uzi says, Cappuccino has alter motive. Wait, that sounds like spoilers. That cannot reveal now because spoilers. But that he's saying now is basically that save the people of Natlan even if those souls get lost in the process. All the people that he wants to save are eventually going to die at some point. Like by old age or, disease, what have you. And then they're going to become the souls. I think he should save the people and the souls. Okay, save the people. Some parts were confusing me. I'm glad I'm not the only one. Every time I see... Hold up. Every time I see her, she makes me calm and relaxed. And every time I have a nightmare, I think of Arcachino and calm. Alright, I will keep that in mind as I get to know her. Welcome to the channel, Siak. How you doing, brother? When do you start school? Also, please leave a like.
Even if you fail, you need only send someone my way. My offer still stands.
Okay, I'm struggling right now.
The power from the device will allow me to remain awake for some time. I stand at the ready should you change your mind. The power from the device will allow me to remain awake for some time. I stand at the ready should you change your mind.
August 12th. Okay. How do you feel about starting school? Alright, I'm struggling hard. Alright, I gotta focus on this because I'm struggling. I stand. Sorry, even if you fail, you need only send someone my way. My offer still. What is the big rock lady? What is she? The power from the device will allow me to remain awake. I stand at the ready. Okay, so my question is, if somebody goes to the rock lady and ask her for help, what is she gonna do? Like what is her power? How can she contribute?
Even if you fail, you need only send someone my way. My offer still stands.
All right, Red Runner. Have a good night, brother.
Humanity is truly remarkable.
That's true.
Even the
well,
gods in the heavens hold you to be special.
Ooh.
Even now you stand before me, dazzling, like the sun.
Dazzling?
You must have a profound connection to this land since you're so determined to save it.
All right, Siak, you have a good night, and if I don't see you again before school or after school, I hope that you have a good first day. I appreciate you swinging by to show me support. It means a lot to me.
But what are you really trying to protect? The land or its people?
Who's that question directed? Is Malika's question directed toward the rock lady? Hold up. All right, hold up.
You must have a profound connection to this land since you're so determined to save it. But what are you really trying to protect? The land or its people?
Ha! I gave a hum, the captain gives a hum. I think the captain's good people. We both hummed. I hummed first and he hummed second.
Pretty sure he wants to hear what you have to say, traveler.
Give me some money and I'll tell you. That's why she sticks her hand out. Or she's trying to yeah, give me some money, I'll tell you. Alright. I want to win. I'll read the comments after these cutscenes are over because I gotta focus as hard as I can or I won't be, I'll get lost mentally. I want to win. What about you? Okay, hang on.
Pretty sure he wants to hear what you have to say, traveler.
Huh. What about you?
Fine. I suppose we can wait. Now that Auroron has inherited the memories of his forebear, there's only one hero left.
Paimon can do it!
Your plan does have the potential to generate the best outcome.
That's true. Wait, it is? Then why are we arguing? Also, I want to try on that hat. I wonder if I go to anime convention, I'm going to see some captains walking around. If anyone took the time to make that, into a cosplay outfit and, actually have it look good, I would be very impressed. That looks like an expensive costume to make.
In the meantime, you shall have the aid of all the Fatui under my command.
That sounds good.
Thank you. Having such a powerful harbinger on my side is a big advantage. I know we may never completely see eye to eye on what it means to protect life, but for now, I'm willing to fight by your side. I know we may never completely see eye to eye on what it means to protect life, but for now, I'm willing to fight by your side.
All right, so okay.
All right, we should let everyone else know about the plan. They're probably still at each other's throats outside.
Are you sure about that, Zeolin? I think Malika wanted to keep the majority of the Natlan citizens in the dark about what's going on. And I don't know why she wants to do that. Does she think if they found out that the nation might be destroyed within a year, that everyone's going to start freaking out, like pandemonium? looting, riots, terrible things. I honestly don't know. I don't like that she's lying to her people. I'm assuming there has to be a good explanation as to why, and I'm just got to lean on that.
Good idea. We need to explain the situation.
Don't you point your finger at me, Paimon. I have a few more questions for the Lord of the Knights. Okay, so I got a question. Is the Lord of the Night the rock lady we're talking to right now? Is that who the Lord of the Light is? Or is that something different?
Oh, guess we'll stick around then.
I'll update everyone outside. Let's meet back up at the stadium.
Freedom! Alright, I'll read comments real quick. Give me a second, boys and girls. Also, I need to see 1057. Okay, rock on. Alright, let me see here. Also, okay, hang on. Also, for my week of school, I mostly worry about one thing. What one thing are you worried about, Cynthia? What are you worried about? Uzi says, wait, I didn't say spoiler, just explain the cappuccino. I refrained from myself from over-explaining to avoid spoiler. It's alright. Uzi, I assume that you meant well. You didn't spoil. You didn't give any spoilers. It's okay. Alright, Chrissy says you didn't. Tardy, correct how to spell it, is getting late to class. Tardy, correct how to spell it. It's getting late to class, and I might be late for classes because my sight and the elevator's slow. Cynthia, I want you to express what you just said to me to your mother and father, or whoever your guardian is, whoever's looking after you and taking care of you. I could be mistaken, but if that's a real concern with you, your parents could talk to the school, and they should be able to find a way, either a teacher, student, some way, somehow, to like make sure to help you get to your classes on time. They shouldn't just let you flounder if you can't see well. So tell your mom or dad, whoever you live with, whoever's your guardian, tell them what you just told me, and you can you could ask to see if they can find a way to accommodate you, because you shouldn't get into any type of trouble if you're late to class, if the reason you're late to class is because you struggled to see. When I was in high school, in one of my history classes, there was this girl. She was severely disabled. I can't remember the exact disabilities. Shut up! No, shut up. Hang on. She had a hard time walking. Like when we started school, she was in a wheelchair, and then eventually she got to like a walker, like how you see like old people walk. After every class, I would carry her like books and backpack to her next class. That way she could, walk, because like she wasn't able to carry all her books and stuff because of her disability. So in my history class, like after the class, I would always make sure that all of her stuff got to the next class. And I'm telling you this. Shut up. Oh, no, hell no, not Barbara. I'm telling you this because maybe your school, your teachers could find a way to help you in the same way. I'd be more surprised if they couldn't help you that way. Okay, yeah, I think so. Sorry about that. Spell tardy for okay. I already did, and that I probably get coverage from my eye teacher who taught me Braille. And that I probably get coverage. Okay, so I'm trying to make sure I understand correctly, Cynthia. You're worried about being tardy because you can't see well. Do you think that your teachers are gonna like get upset with you if you end up late to class because you have a disability? Is that your concern? Because that shouldn't be a concern for you to have. That's probably got coverage. Yeah. If you struggle with the elevator and everything like that, tell your teachers and see if there's a way that they can help you. I don't know, really. I see. Well, I don't know how things work there, but any student that has a disability, they should have a way to help accommodate you to get you to your classes. Shut up, shut up! To get you to your classes. It would be, like, terribly unfair and unjust to punish a student for being late to class if they have a disability, and the disability is the reason why they were late. I'm just hoping that they have decent people at your school that will make sure they get you taken care of. I think she's worried because some of the school give you detention or suspension of being late all the time. Yeah, they shouldn't give her any of that if the reason why she's tardy is because she can't see well. If my daughter came home and, like, she got in trouble because she was late to class, I would be up at the school raging that they would do that to someone with a disability, especially my daughter. I just started laughing from what my brother said. What'd he say? Alright, hang on. Okay, speak with Lord of the Night, optional. Okay, I want to speak with the Lord of the Night. Where's she at? Oh, is that the rock thing? Alright, we're going to talk to this giant rock thing.
You come to me with many questions, and you shall be rewarded for your bravery.
That's true!
Ask, and you shall have the knowledge you seek.
Instead of the knowledge, can we have some food or some mora, or preferably both? Also, Paimon needs a hat. Her crown, she's tired of it. Okay, yeah, tell us about the power of the heavens.
They do not like being mentioned by name by any living being, be it an ordinary human or one of the seven. They prefer to remain in the shadows as shades.
Okay, hang on. Yeah, I fear steers, so I have to take the elevator, so it's mostly slow. I'm late to lunch, science and PE. Okay, so you've already communicated this to your parents, and when you told them this, what did they tell you? Like, how did they respond? My brother said, why does Roblox frickin' slow to load? I was laughing. I see. Alright, I got okay. Yeah.
They do
okay.
not like being mentioned by name by any living being, be it an ordinary human or one of the seven. They prefer to remain in the shadows as shades.
Why?
The one you wish to know about? I call her the ruler of death.
Ooh!
She helped Natlan establish the rules. It was also under her guidance that I created the Night Kingdom.
Okay.
It was an expression of love, as well as an act of reparation. She was seen as having significantly overstepped her authorities as a shade, which quite displeased the almighty heavenly principles.
That sounds like a deep lore statement. I think, says someone, some reason they do the bell doesn't dismiss you, I do thing like almost every class of mine. I see.
She succumbed to self-pity as a result, and no longer cared if others discussed her identity. Even so, her existence remains unknown to all but a select few.
Okay, so yeah, Cynthia, I want you to tell your teachers what you told me about the elevator and not being able to see well. I want you to ask the teachers if they can help you in some way to make sure that you get accommodated. And I want you to come back and tell me what the teachers said. Welcome to the channel, Russell. How you doing? Okay, all right.
She succumbed to self-pity as a result, and no longer cared if others discussed her identity. Even so, her existence remains unknown to all but a select few.
I'm confused as hell right now. Which I think is dumb. Get a couple minutes late, so I only have 4 minutes to get class. Okay, yeah. Cynthia, I want you to explain everything that you told me to your teachers and, like, remember what they respond with, and I want you to tell me what they respond with. the next time, like, you go to school on Monday. Okay, Miss doing great. Hello. Okay. All right. Okay. Was all this stuff complicated for you guys? Because, like, I am trying my damnedest to follow along, but, like, so it's freaking dumb. Like, why is it there then? Okay, all right. I'm trying.
They do not like being mentioned by name by any living being, be it an ordinary human or one of the seven. They prefer to remain in the shadows as shades.
I listen to all the lore. I never skip anything with lore related. I'm making rants about stupid it is. Okay. But yeah, Cynthia, please explain what you told me to your teachers. I want you to tell me what they say to, basically everything that you told me. Like, you're worried about being tardy to your class because you're scared of the stairs and the elevator's slow. There has to be one teacher in your school that should make sure you're taken care of. Like, please do this for me because I want to make sure that you're not going to get discriminated or treated unfair for something that you can't help.
The one you wish to know about? I call her the Ruler of Death. She helped Natlan establish the rules. It was also under her guidance that I created the Night Kingdom.
And yeah, also, guys, I'm sorry that I got to keep on playing this stuff. I'm trying to make sure. I'm trying to understand what's happening. I'm confused.
It was an expression of love, as well as an act of reparation. She was seen as having significantly overstepped her authorities as a shade, which quite displeased the almighty heavenly principles.
Sounds like the I teacher is better there. Good. The rock lady that we're talking to right now, who the hell is she talking about? I'm confused as hell. Dead says, basically, if you're confused who the shades are still, lifetime, space, death, not much else really known to tell, more story. Shades are still, what time is it? 11, okay. Basically, if you're confused, the shades are still life, time, space, and death. Huh. All right. I appreciate you trying to help me.
She succumbed to self-pity as a result, and no longer cared if others discussed her identity. Even so, her existence remains unknown to all but a select few.
She succumbed to self-pity. I could be mistaken, but the way I'm interpreting what she just said regarding the submit to self-pity, it sounds like the way I think she's saying it is this lady or whoever the female that they're talking about. She's like, basically she got really, really depressed and she stopped caring what other people think because she was so depressed. That's what it sounds like. I could be wrong.
She succumbed to self-pity as a result.
All right, got it.
Self-pity?
Depression.
Please don't tell anyone I used that word.
I'm telling everyone.
I'm just trying to speak plainly to conserve energy.
All right, I won't tell no one. Yeah.
You come to me with many questions, and you shall be rewarded for your bravery.
Give us some food. We've been
and you shall have the knowledge you seek.
We have enough knowledge. We need food.
I'm not familiar with that concept. The device is capable of weaving and creating ley lines, you say? Even I cannot create something from nothing. I can only reconstruct the ley lines by reassembling the yet intact components into a new structure. If that power were available to the people of Natlan, they might have a new option against the Abyss.
I'll read all the comments after this cutscene.
You come to me with many questions. Phlogiston is Tavak's primordial form of energy. The heavenly principles used phlogiston as a basis for the creation of elemental energy, to develop a power to better counter the abyss.
Okay, so it sounds like the heavenly principles are trying to, I don't know, destroy, control the abyss, or maybe vice versa. Develop power, better to counter. Okay, so it sounds like the heavenly principles and the abyss are like not friends, they're enemies to each other. At least that's what it sounds like.
Have you heard of the concepts of the light realm and the human realm?
No.
That explanation might take too long.
Have you heard of the concepts of light realm and human? I guess that might be like the human realm is Tevat, and the light realm is heaven. I don't know.
Light refracts into 7 different colors, which we collectively refer to as a rainbow. Elemental energy is a similar concept. It's essentially the modern counterpart of phlogiston. Light refracts into 7 different colors, which we collectively refer to as a rainbow. Elemental energy is a similar concept. It's essentially the modern counterpart of phlogiston. You come to me with many questions. Ah, yes, yes. The artisan from the Children of Echoes has yet to mention the matter to me. Probably because the young girl from the Masters of the Night Wind is absent. Ah, yes, yes. The artisan from the Children of Echoes has yet to mention the matter to me. Probably because the young girl from the Masters of the Night Wind is absent.
No
matter. I'll reach out in a dream and tell them what needs to be done.
You leave them people alone. They need their sleep.
Young girl?
Young girl? Maybe they're talking about Lumine. Or maybe you, Paimon. Who knows? I don't.
What? Did I say something wrong?
I don't know.
You come to me with many questions.
And I regret that.
And you shall be rewarded for your bravery.
That's true. That's very true.
And you shall have the knowledge you seek.
We don't want knowledge. We want food. Okay. All right. Now I'm gonna read comments real quick. Give me a second. I think one of the main issues that I'm struggling to understand the story right now is I keep on going back and forth with the, I keep on pausing the explanation. Okay, basically, if you're, got it, okay. Cynthia says, so I think the bell doesn't dismiss you, I do, super especially for me. I want to have one only have 4-minute passing to elevator. Is slow. I don't want to.
All things come to an end.
Shut up. Shut up. Yeah. Explain it, Cynthia. Please explain all this to your teachers, and I want you to tell me what they say. Okay. From what myself understands, Fanes, the primordial ones, took over the world you're in. From 7 or more dragons who embodied the elements you see, Fanes created the Shade to help the govern. It's the concept of time, space, death, life. My brother got a lot of.
I've read almost every novel from Yai Publishing House.
Bullshit! I don't think I've ever met a Natlander that can read. My brother got a lot of tardies. You know it's dumb if I make a video just on IT. I don't know what IT means, but I'm curious. Why did your brother get a bunch of tardies? Does he have the same issue that you do, or no? Are these Sealies just for show, or can I get them to land to get me a treasure like I normally can? Like normally when I see Sealies, if I follow them around, they lead me to chests. But I'm assuming that these Sealies don't give chests. They think they're too good for it. Look at him. He thinks he's better than me because I can't get that high. All right. Let me see where we're going now, boys and girls. Okay, we're going yonder. Wait, where are we currently? Hold up. Where are we right now? I don't even know. Alright, so is it underground or above ground? Let's see. Okay, it seems like it's above ground. So I feel like the easiest way would either be like here and then just like walk over there. But maybe they want me to just go this way. We'll go this way for reasons. Leave. I got something. I don't know what I got, but I got something. Holy shit! Oh wait, no, they're not going to attack me. Okay, we're fine. False alarm, false alarm. Alright, let's see here. You! Solniv! Can I try on your hat? No, I take that back. You! Wait, you can't talk? Sir, I need that hat. I need you to give me that hat. You don't need that hat. I need that hat.
The captain says a group of us need to stay behind to guard the source mechanism. It's extremely important. We'll stay here.
Why is it important? And, wait, he said Cappuccino told him? Cappuccino says a group of needs, alright.
Feel free to come and go as you please.
Oh, you're giving us permission? Do you know who I am? I don't think you know who I am. You! I'm gonna get that hat one way or another. Alright, let me see where we're going now, boys and girls. We're going over... Wait, where the fuck are we going? They want us to come... Oh, alright, rock on. I'm assuming they want me to come over yonder. Damn, that's pretty far away, though. Hold up. Where do they want me to go? Oh, shit. Okay, there we go. Okay, we're good. We're good. You know it's some if I make video IT, but I would like 0 interactions, so I would like lunch. But I would like 0 interactions, so I would like lunch detentions.
Instead of confining themselves.
No. But I would like... Cynthia, I am curious, little sister, why do you feel like you want 0 interactions? I'm assuming you're saying that you want 0 interactions with the other students, so you want to eat your lunch alone? Is that what you're saying, or am I misunderstanding? Alright, let's see here. Okay, I think this is where Mavika lives. Wait, enter the speaker's chamber? Who's the speaker? I remember when I came back to Mavika's place and all her stuff was gone. I thought she got robbed. Everything was...
Allow me to formally welcome the Fatui to our cause.
We should celebrate with food.
We now face a common enemy. It's time to put our differences behind us and look to the future.
I think it'd be funny if she was like a little bit too close to that fire and her hair caught on fire and she started screaming. Damn, okay, hang on. Okay. Okay. I gotta get some water. Okay. All right. I think that's the hardest I've laughed in like 3 months. If I can figure out how to animate and use the AI to like make shit work, I'm gonna make a little Genshin. Basically, what I just said that I thought would be funny, I want to make a video of that. Oh man, that felt good. I can't force laughter, so whenever it comes naturally, I enjoy it because I don't laugh as often enough. All right, yeah, I think it probably might be 3 or 4 months since I got a laugh like that. I think part of the Okay. Give me a second. Gotta calm down. one of the reasons why it's especially funny to me is because I can imagine it in my mind, like what it would look like. I understand, I completely understand that her hair's on fire, like all the time, but I can still visualize it. All right.
As for Auroron, his actions may have been out of line, but I don't intend to punish him right now. I'd rather give him a chance to prove himself.
Okay, so hang on.
As for Auroron, his actions may have been out of line, but I don't intend to punish him right now. I'd rather give him a chance to prove himself.
Alright, she doesn't want to punish him right now, but she will later, but he's got to do stuff first. Got it.
A magnanimous decision.
Don't you use them $5 words with me, Cappuccino. Imagine her screaming. Oh man, I want to make like a skit of that, like either I learned to animate or I use AI to make it. Okay, all right.
We're back. Whoa, seeing the two of you chatting like this, Paimon almost feels like she's dreaming.
All right. Okay. All right. There's strength in numbers. I feel better. I feel better.
This may be an unexpected outcome, but a favorable one nonetheless.
Imagine that she forgot her hair as a humidifier to get the ground and roll and turn off the fire. I could imagine Paimon taking off her crown, trying to put out the fire on Moika, but it doesn't do anything.
Now that we're all here, I have some questions of my own. Tell me, how did you discover the source mechanism?
Yeah, what, I don't know what the source mechanism, but how did you discover it? Tell us stuff.
We weren't getting any closer to obtaining the Gnosis, so I had my men scour Natlan for a different option. Auroron helped as well.
Okay, we're getting any closer to obtaining the Gnosis. We weren't getting any could somebody please explain to me exactly what the Gnosis is? I'm confused. Also, can I talk about other fandoms? You sure can, Cynthia, but however, I'll respond to whatever you say after the cutscene's over. I gotta follow along because I got goldfish memory. Kind of like, Dory and Finding Nemo. I can't remember shit past like 15 seconds.
We tracked down 3 scholars, Aberawa, Bosomtwe, and Kushtal, and combined the results of their research to locate this ancient device.
I'm glad he pronounced those names, because I know there's no way in hell I could have. I might have got Cuxtail right. Wait, did I say that right, Cuxtail? Hold on, I gotta hear this again.
We tracked down 3 scholars, Aberawa, Bosomtwe, and Kushtal.
Damn it! I didn't even get the last one right. I said it's Cuxtail. I wonder where these names came from. Like, are they based off of like some culture, or were they ass pulled like by the devs?
We tracked down 3.
All right, we got it.
I've never heard those names before.
I bet you couldn't pronounce them either, Matwika.
Seems like my own investigation failed to locate some critical personnel. I'm just not sure how I missed them.
Strange. Perhaps they simply live in seclusion.
Seclusion?
In any case, their results speak for themselves.
That's true. Now we have another option at our disposal. Compared to using the Gnosis, our current plan will buy us some time. And if all else fails, we still have this plan as a last resort. Even though executing it will come at a heavy cost.
But that means making everyone forget their past. We should definitely try to avoid it if we can.
And if all else fails, we still have this plan as a last resort. Even though executing it will come at a heavy cost.
Okay, my question, chat, is, we still have... What is the plan that she's talking about? I understand that they might have just explained it, but that doesn't mean I understand what... Yeah, I don't know. Okay, heavy costs, but that means everyone forgets their past. We should definitely try to avoid that. Like, are they gonna forget their past because... Well, I don't even know. Welcome to the channel, Uzi. Means old woman. In what language, Uzi? Also, I appreciate you looking it up.
Oh, actually, speaking of the Gnosis, how did you know what it could do?
Alright, Russell, you have a great night, brother. I hope you have a good day tomorrow. Thanks for supporting me.
That story begins with the Cataclysm 500 years ago.
The Catechism?
Oh, actually, speaking of the Gnosis, how did you know what it could do?
Yeah, how did you know?
That story begins with the Cataclysm 500 years ago.
Is this a long story? Shall we go back to one of the restaurants and listen to this?
I failed to save Conria from the rampage of the Abyss. When the situation became unsalvageable, I fled to Natlan with the remainder of my platoon.
You fled to... Wait, hang on. Okay, so basically... I failed to save the Canary from the rampage. Okay, unless I'm mistaken, the Canary is like some ancient 500 years civilization that doesn't exist anymore. Okay. I wonder why he failed to save Canary when the situation became unsalvageable. So when it became impossible to, I guess win or improve, I fled to Natlan with the remainder of my platoon. I had to read that very carefully because I wasn't sure if he was like saying that he ran away like a coward or if he abandoned his post or something. But it sounds like, at least the way he's telling it, running away at that point would be the best solution.
Only to find that Natlan had fallen victim to the same tragedy. I defended this land for quite some time, and, in the process, met the chief of the Masters of the Nightwind, Aizu.
The what?
Only to find that Natlan had fallen victim to the same tragedy. I defended this land for quite some time, and, in the process, met the chief of the Masters of the Nightwind, Aizu.
Is the Masters of the Nightwind, is that giant rock that we were talking to earlier? Like had the female voice? Is that what he's talking about? Alright, so I could be mistaken, but it seems like Cappuccino is trying to help Natlan because he already failed to save the previous civilization that was 500 years ago, the Canary, or however the hell you pronounce it. So he feels guilty because he didn't do what he wanted to do. So he's not gonna let Natlan happen the same way. He's okay. I think that's what's going on. See, and in the process, met the chief of the Nightwinds, Aizu. All right, I don't know who Aizu is, but I hope it's the female rock.
Only to find that. I'm sure many people viewed Conria as the cause of the tragedy.
Why?
But Aizu was kind to me all the same.
Ooh, I like kind.
Helped me in my time of need.
Who is Aizu? If there's one thing that I respect more than anything else in people, is people that are kind.
From that moment, I made it my mission to aid Natlan. In battle, a warrior fights to win. Even though my homeland was lost, I was already committed to this fight.
Oh, okay, so Cappuccino's, okay, unless I'm mistaken, Cappuccino's land or nation or tribe or whatever the hell was the, that word that I struggled to pronounce. What was it? The Canary or something? Okay, so I could be wrong, but my understanding is Canary is where Cappuccino is from. He failed to protect his, He failed to protect his homeland, or his homeland,
Together, Aizu and I fought many battles and overcame countless hardships. However, he was unable to escape his fate. And in his final moments, told me the secret of the Gnosis.
Why didn't you save your friend? Izu was chief of the Masters of the Night 500 years ago. Okay. Cappuccino, where is his nation, or what is his nation? Was he a part of was he a part of the nation that got wiped out 500 years ago? Or is his nation, says Naya? I'm confuzzled.
So it was him. He recommended using the Gnosis on several occasions, even before the tragedy. But I turned him down each time.
Oh, you turned that poor boy down? Why? I bet he would have bought you a steak.
So it was him. He recommended using the Gnosis on several occasions, even before the tragedy. But I turned him down each time.
And my follow-up question would be, why did you turn him down each time? Was he too short? I don't know.
You knew him, and you fought for Natlan all those years ago. Why don't I recognize you?
Alright, Moika, you might need to sit down for this one. The reason you can't recognize him is because he's wearing a mask.
It must be the mask.
Bingo! That's what what else could it be, Moika? Jesus Christ! Are you really surprised that you don't recognize someone when you see that they have a mask? What the hell? She must have hit her too hard when they fought earlier.
Even without the mask, my past appearance is long gone. Even with the curse of immortality, the flesh still rots.
I wonder if that's, like, related to the hilly churls. Wait a minute. I've seen angles of Cappuccino, and he looks like he has lips. And if he does have lips, then he's not a skeleton. Or maybe he's part skeleton, but he still has his lips. That would be terrifying looking, like pure nightmare fuel. If I saw something like that, the only response would be to run at it as fast as you can and kill it. And set it on fire afterwards, to be sure.
Wait, do you know someone named Dainsleif?
No.
That problem doesn't seem quite so extreme for him.
Wait, what problem? Hold up.
Even without the mask.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Do you know some...
Correct me if I'm wrong, but Dainsleif is that blonde guy that had like an eye patch or something. I could be wrong, I don't remember.
You've met him already?
I'm pretty sure that's what
Yeah, a bunch of times. Sounds like you know him too.
I think he's talking about the blonde guy. I could be wrong, I'm not entirely sure.
During the Age of Conria, all I knew was his name. The last time I saw him in person, he was traveling with the prince.
Traveling with the prince? Okay, so during the Age of Conria, yes, that one. Okay, rock on, alright. Okay, during the Age of Clefanura, all I knew was his name. The last time I saw him in person, he was traveling with the prince. The Prince of Canary, or the Prince of Tevat? Who knows? I don't know.
He carries a degree of pain and hatred that far surpasses my own.
Why? Why does he carry the degree of pain and hatred? Did somebody hurt him? Why didn't you stop them? I thought they said black then. Back then, you said you didn't want to fight me. Was it really because of my sibling? Alright, so I'm guessing that her brother is in cahoots with the Fatui. Maybe he could get us a discount on that hat he has.
Yes, you're the sister of the prince. Given the role I held in Conria, I would prefer not to harm you.
I could be mistaken, but if her brother is a prince, then I would assume that Lumine is a princess. I could be completely wrong, but that's what it sounds like. Wait, okay, hang on. Okay, so if the prince was her brother, that means her brother and that blonde guy with the eye patch are walking around together. That's what I'm hearing. And given the role I held in Kakaria, I would prefer not to harm you. I don't want anyone to answer this question. This is just me thinking out loud. But I'm curious. Like if Cappuccino and Lumine fought right now, who would be more likely to win? Don't answer that question. But I am curious.
Although this is likely a self-imposed burden. If the prince saw me now, I doubt he would even recognize me.
Yeah, Cappuccino, you're wearing a mask. No one's gonna recognize you.
As for your question, I don't know how Dane managed to slow the deterioration of his body.
Deterioration of his body. Maybe he was eating hilly churros and I don't know.
My appearance is much changed. And that's not the only thing. Even my physical strength is a shadow of what it once was.
Physical strength? I think those gloves are cool. I could imagine they not being so cool in certain situations. I won't elaborate on what. Use your imagination.
I would have never known. During our battle, it felt like I was fighting against the pinnacle of human strength.
And I still lost.
Oh.
I deserve no praise for that outcome.
Hold up.
I would have never known. During our battle, it felt like I was fighting against the pinnacle of human strength.
Okay, so Moika is basically giving him flowers right now. He's like, Cappuccino, you're a very, very strong man. That's what that translates to.
And I still lost. I deserve no praise for that outcome.
Why'd you lose?
Still, it's a shame we never faced off 500 years ago. You could have seen what I was truly capable of.
I kind of think it would be funny if, like, while Cappuccino and Moika are having this conversation, you see Paimon flying around in the background, touching those different colorful fabrics.
I agree. Had we fought then, I'd also have been more motivated to go all out.
Wait, you weren't trying your best? Why the hell not?
So, all that commotion back at the stadium, and you're saying neither of you were using your full strength?
That's right, Paimon. That's exactly what they said. Cappuccino. That's right.
I'd say we're evenly matched. If we face off again, victory will come down to who wants it more.
I suppose.
I imagine you held back since there were spectators around that could have gotten hurt. But capitalizing on that situation would have only led to a hollow victory. It would have been no different than taking hostages.
Let me see. I have a question. What is your guys' general consensus or general opinion about the Genshin community as a whole? Like, for example, I don't know if it's still this way, but apparently My Hero Academia, it's got like one of the most toxic fandoms in all of anime. That's what I've been hearing, at least. So I'm curious of how the majority of the Genshin community are perceived.
My goal was the Gnosis, and I failed to obtain it. That means I lost, plain and simple.
The only controversy I know about the Genshin community is the first Paimon voice actor was like she's trying to get a hate mob going after the new Kenichi voice actor that was in Japan, and she was upset with him because he wasn't contributing to the strike. And that's ridiculous because they don't have the union in Japan, and I'm pretty sure that's where he was stationed. So basically, she was expecting something of him that he had no control over. At least that's what I remember. Also, if you're not familiar with the first voice actor of Paimon, I would recommend going to Google, finding out her name. And you can type her name on the YouTube, and you can find videos of her being what is a good word to describe how she's acting? The first word that came to mind was unhinged. All right. I'll read all the comments as soon as we're out of the cutscene. Okay, hang on. Okay, yeah, Moika held back in the fight. And I'm guessing Cappuccino also held back. Because we've seen Cappuccino and other Fatui members. Well, I've seen other Fatui members trying to protect Natlanders. So, I don't think that Cappuccino would want to hurt innocent Natlanders. And obviously Moika wouldn't because she's their leader. Speaking of Gnosis, what are you gonna tell to Sararita? Is Tarsa Sararita the Cryo Archon, or is that someone else? Hey. Welcome to the channel, Abish. Who is your profile picture of? Also, for the love of God, please leave a like.
Her Majesty the Tsaritsa allows every Harbinger the freedom to pursue the meaning of their existence.
Ooh.
When the time comes, that freedom can take precedence over her orders.
Okay. It's my first time seeing you. Oh, alright. Well, I am your host, Noxus. Welcome to my channel. I don't know how you found me, but I'm glad you're here. Could you please tell me how you found my channel?
That's why our methods can be so radically different, despite sharing the same goal and the same sovereign.
Yeah. Please do not ever give spoilers. Okay. I don't know if that's how you spell cappuccino, Dead. It might be. I don't know. I don't think so, but I'm not entirely sure. Okay, hang on. Her Majesty Taratia, every Harbinger the freedom to pursue the meaning of their existence. Okay, so basically she gives them, free will, or at least free reign to do what they want to do. And even if she needs them, she's not going to force them to do what she wants. And then Cappuccino says this.
That's why our methods can be so radically different, despite sharing the same goal and the same sovereign.
That's why our methods can be so radically different, despite sharing the same goal, and the same sovereign. That's why our methods can be so radically different, despite sharing the same goal, alright.
That's why our method...
We got that, let's go.
I needed the Gnosis because I came here to save Natlan. That was my primary motive. Once Natlan is saved, if the Gnosis still remained in my possession, I could bring it back to Snezhnaya.
What are you gonna do it when you bring it back to Snezhnaya? Is it a trophy? Are you gonna sell it? What are you gonna do with it? If I'm not mistaken, based off all the lore I've heard today, he's here trying to save Natlan because he couldn't save the I don't know how to pronounce it, like the Qatari nation, the one that died, the one that was wiped out 500 years ago. He failed to do what he should have 500 years ago, and he's not gonna let it happen again because
My decision regarding the Gnosis will not change. So let's focus on the Abyss for now.
I'm not even entirely sure what they're disagreeing about, to be honest. Goodness!
Right! What happens when all 6 heroes are together?
When their powers combine, it will probably unleash some kind of power. The heavens were mentioned earlier. Tell us more about the heavens. I'm curious about that.
We will unleash a great power that can be used to thwart the Abyss.
Ooh.
But only once.
Only once?
It's a power that Xbalanque gained from Renova.
I will never ever know how to pronounce that word. What is that? Exbalacua? Exbaloni? I gotta hear that shit again. Hold on.
We will unleash a great power that can be used to thwart the Abyss. But only once. It's a power that Xbalanque gained from Renova.
Xbalanque? What the hell does that mean? Is the person that was choosing these names having a stroke when they're writing them down?
We will unleash a great power that can be used to thwart the Abyss. But only once. It's a power that Xbalanque gained from Renova.
Xbalanque from Renova. I don't think I've ever seen the name Rovinoma. I kind of like it, though.
Renova is a god whose existence predates any Archon. You can think of her like an emissary of the heavenly principles. She controls the power of death.
The power of death? Does that mean she can keep people from dying? Or does that mean she can make everyone die? Or maybe something in the middle. I don't know.
Wait, is that why you have the Ode of Resurrection?
Yes.
Yes.
Ha.
Renova also orchestrated Natlan's rules. As for the Divine Throne...
I am glad that I waited to get Movica.
Like I said before, when a human ascends to the Divine Throne, their inner flame will awaken. The size of the flame depends on the person's potential.
Yep, welcome back to the channel, Tuzi. How you doing, brother?
Like I said before, when a human ascends to the Divine Throne, their inner flame will awaken. The size of the flame depends on the person's potential.
Person's utensil.
Like I said before, when a human ascends to the Divine Throne...
I don't like her tone. Like I said before. If she talked to me like that, I would feel disrespected.
The same principle applies to the ruler of Death's power. With one notable distinction.
What is it?
The amount of power inherited will not change depending on your ability to tolerate it.
The fuck?
The same principle applies to the ruler of Death's power. With one notable distinction. The amount of power inherited will not change depending on your ability to tolerate it.
So it's got a limit, and there's nothing that could change the limit. That's what I heard.
In other words, it's a kind of power that not everyone can withstand.
Do you think Paimon could withstand it? Paimon, you should try.
But if you survive the trial, you will gain unprecedented strength, and the ability to harness powers more formidable than any Archon.
Ooh, I could be mistaken. But I think what she's talking about is basically if we do everything she wants us to do, then I can finally use the Pyro Traveler. I think that's what she means by the great power that you could obtain. I could be completely wrong, but that's my guess.
That still sounds really risky.
I wonder what percentage of men work like for Genshin, like the dev sort of thing. Like what percentage is it? Like 70% men, 80% men, 50% men, 50% women, based off the majority of the characters and the majority of the skins. I'm pretty sure it's probably going to lean like 75% men. I'm not going to elaborate as to why.
We cannot walk this path without accepting risk.
Alright.
Mualani charged into the Night Kingdom despite the abyssal contamination. Auroron fought back from the brink of death. In the face of their bravery, I must respond in kind. That is my duty.
Spoken like a true leader.
Alright. I'm not laughing at what she just said. In fact, I don't even remember what she just said. I was laughing because I remembered the joke that I thought about earlier where her hair catches on fire and she starts running around screaming. 50%, I think there are many women. Interesting. Alright, I gotta hear this again. Okay, hang on.
Mualani charged into the Night Kingdom despite the abyssal contamination. Auroron fought back from the brink of death.
Mualani charged into the Night Kingdom despite the abyssal contamination. Oreo fought back from the brink. Wait, is the Mualani that she's referring to? Is it that girl that like rides on the fish and like throws water balloons, or is that a different person? As of right now, I'm pretty sure that the girl or the woman or however the hell old she is, I think she's my favorite character as far as like lore / story in Genshin so far. I liked how she was ready to throw hands when they were talking down about Kachina. That was the proper response. I also lost a little bit of respect for Mawika, like when she didn't put her foot down immediately. I bet you she could have told them to shut the fuck up and everyone would have listened as they should.
In the face of their bravery, I must respond in kind. That is my duty.
All right. Cappuccino, what do you say?
Spoken like a true leader.
Yeah, okay.
All right, that's enough for one day. You should head back and get some rest. I'm sure you're exhausted.
Couldn't you feed us before we go? I mean, we have helped Natlan very much. The least you could do is take us out to eat. Paimon's hungry.
The Abyss will likely sense the change in Auroron. It's possible the frequency of the attacks will increase. There are many challenges to come, so we need to be prepared.
I'm sorry, guys. I gotta hear this again. Whenever it's like really long dialogue, like I'm trying my damnedest to follow.
The Abyss will likely sense the change in Auroron. It's possible the frequency of the attacks will increase. There are many challenges to come, so we need to be prepared.
It's possible the frequency of the attacks will increase. There are many challenges to come. All right, yes, I agree, Mawika. And the best way we could repair is by you buying us dinner.
When you put it that way, Paimon feels even more exhausted.
Paimon, nah.
All right, so let's head back.
I searched up on Google before I started my first stream today, asking like how many hours finishing the Natlan quests would take from where I was starting at, and it said I think it said 5 to 6 hours, give or take.
Now that we're working together, we'll need to coordinate our efforts. I'll leave a portion of my forces for you to command.
Okay.
That will definitely help relieve some pressure. You're sure they won't object?
Nope, I did not get Columbina, and not only did I not get Columbina, but I squandered every Primigem resource I had that I was saving for Odette. So now I have no Primigems, and I don't have Columbina, and I'm probably not going to be able to get Odette either. But maybe I can. I think that there's a possibility. Not necessarily for Columbina, but I'm going to try real hard to go for Odette, even if I have to dolphin to do it.
It's an order. I will make that clear.
Dolphin or guppy, I can't remember the terms. Like basically, the player that's like in between free to play and the whales. I've heard some people respond to them being like guppies, and I've heard other people respond as being dolphins. I don't know what generally the majority of the Genshin community calls it. I don't really know, to be honest.
Excellent. I appreciate your trust.
All right, well, I'm gonna leave you two alone in here, and will this fire burn me? It won't burn me. It's become a habitual habit for me. Every time I play a new game, I have to see if the fire burns me. And the majority of the time it does. But not... Oh, wait, maybe... Okay, hang... Oh, wait, I'm on... Oh, shit. It's burning me! It is burning me! Shit! Okay. Alright, wait, what's this? That's a shiny rock. Can I break it? No, I can't. I think it'd be funny if Mawika saw me climbing on this stuff over here and she started yelling at me to get down. Alright, boys and girls, we are... Oh shit, I was gonna read comments. Okay, hang on. Hang on! Damn, we have a lot of comments. Alright. Okay, god damn, it's a lot of comments. Okay, head to bed. Gnosis gives the Archon power boost, and oh shit, hold up. She's gonna start talking, and I ain't trying to hear all that shit. Nope, hold on. We got, wait, not here, no. Wait, actually, that might, no, hold on. I could be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure my, whatever the hell this thing's called, she doesn't, like, do annoying voice lines. Or any voice lines, and I like that. Okay, Gnosis gives the Archon the power, connect the Archon too. Also, I have a question for the chat. Do you guys prefer me to read the chat in between the cutscenes or after the cutscenes? I prefer to read them after the cutscenes because I get confused if I'm doing it during the cutscenes. Like, my mind's focusing on two things at once, and it's hard for me to do that. Okay, hang on. They look like chess pieces. Uzi says a word I can't pronounce comes from the region of Congo. The language seems to be Ankantui. Never heard of it. Interesting. No, that is the tribe of Oranian and Salibi tribe. Uzi says Iezu was the chief of the Masters of the Night 500 years ago. Yeah, he was a nation that destroyed... He was... Okay, got it. Yes, he's from Conora. Okay, so he's trying to save Natlan because he failed to save Conora. That's what I hear. Also, could somebody tell me how many likes we have on this stream? Normally you need to refresh it to make sure you have the proper amount. Okay, hang on. Yeah, that one. Cappuccino? Nah, it's cappuccino. I don't know how to spell cappuccino, and I'm not about to learn. If I remember, the community ships cappuccino and Moika together. I see a little bit of chemistry right in there. I'm not sure what's going to happen when he takes that mask off, but if she still loves him anyway, then I will really, really like her. I've always imagined that underneath that mask and cloak, he looks like Victor from Arcane after corrupted by the Hexacore. I am not entirely sure what that reference is from, Uzi, but interesting. Depends on where you look. Yep, it depends on where you see it. I don't even remember what my question was back then. And I can't talk much because I don't spend much time in the Genshin community. Cappuccino's my favorite. Why is Cappuccino your favorite? Oh, thank you, Mega Zombie. I appreciate you looking out for me. It's my first time seeing you. Sorry, that's spoiler. Basically, Cappuccino isn't at full strength because 500 years ago have passed and his body was literally eroded. Moika was the one holding back, from what I know. Oh, that makes me sad, Dead. I was hoping that they were both holding back because I don't want to think that Cappuccino would hurt innocent people, even to, solve his plan. But maybe he would. I don't know. I don't think that he would, though, but I could be wrong. You know more than me. Okay, that one's not a spoiler. Not sure about the outside perspective surrounding Genshin, but my experience being part of the community has been very positive. I don't perceive toxic environment. Nice. Every now and then I'll have people come to my streams and try to talk down to me about my team because it's not meta or doesn't make sense a whole lot. Okay, This is Gnosis. Is the pyro. So with the Gnosis burns your hand. See face cam. Okay, I'm catching up. All right. Surprisingly enough, you've pronounced that word I can't pronounce again correctly. I must say, I wasn't expecting you to do a face cam live stream so suddenly. This is probably my 5th or 6th, maybe even 7th or 8th face reveal, I'll have you know. I'm glad you made it to the stream. And also, thank you guys for waiting while I read the comments. I'm trying the best I can. 50-50, I think there are many women and men in their headquarters. I would be surprised if it's in China, but other countries, sure. Yeah, Milani is... we want Milani to be the new Pyro Archon. I don't give a damn if her Gnosis thingy's Hydro. She deserves to rule the kingdom. And then she needs Kachina by her side. And eventually Kachina will take her place after she finds her confidence in how to believe in herself. Or stab people with their spears real good. I don't know. If you don't buy or rarely buy Primos, you are fair to pre in my eyes. Okay. Grabs. Oh, we got a new person. Welcome to my channel. I'm your host, Noxus. Please leave a like. Say hello. Grab Welkin and boom. You're officially a dolphin. Wait, grab some Welcome and boom. What is boom? I'm pretty sure I'm a dolphin. That's what the majority tells me I am when I explain how I play. Yeah, and the cutscenes sound good. Uzi says, I know you just lost quite a few Primos, but you don't know how lucky you are to have gotten Moika. Her signature instant lolly, and your account is such a short span. That's a luxury most players lack. I had no idea about that, Uzi. Thank you for telling me. So congrats. Hope you get every character you want. The next character I was going to get was Odette, but I squandered my resources because I want to build a Nefer team in the future. Hope you get every character you want sooner or later. Uzi says, I lost the 50-50 for her weapon banner and twice in a row. By twice, I mean 2 banners. Man, I'll tell you this, guys. I don't have a lot of 5-star characters, obviously. But me getting Mawika's weapon was the most difficult, like, stressful pull out of every single character that I've pulled for in the entire game. If I did it off stream because I can't really remember the reason, but I recorded it, and so at some point I will post it. I don't think I lost my shit properly because it was like 3 or 4, maybe 5 a.m. in the morning, and I don't want to be the asshole that wakes up the neighbors. Don't be an asshole that wakes up the neighbors. Okay, hang on. Hey, welcome to the channel, Pink. How you doing, brother? How you doing? May you win all the 50-50. Thank you, thank you. All right. Let's see, we're going over yonder. But yeah, as soon as I get my gaming PC, I want to see if I can find an AI software where I can actually make that scene I was talking about earlier where I lost my shit for a good 5 minutes. Like, I just imagine her like standing too close to it, and it just started screaming out of control. I don't know why, but it makes my heart sing. Okay, you'll get Odette now if you don't get gold this time, right? I don't know, maybe. That's some really good luck, Pools. Thank you. I didn't realize that. I see Milani. Oh,
that hurts.
I don't know what's going on right here, but what I would like to think is that guy walked over to Kachina and Milani, and he started saying negative things, and Kachina punched him in the stomach or the crotch, whichever's funnier. I could also like to try to make a little skit with that. I think it'd be funny. Like, can you imagine, like, some big-ass, tall, grown man going over to talk shit to Kachina, and she just, like, rears back and, like, punches him in the gut?
Stay still. Your wound needs time to heal. You need to rest for a few more days.
If Kachina says it, you better do it.
The monsters keep increasing in number. It's like something changed.
Why are you holding your stomach and your chest like that? Jesus Christ. Okay, what, Bausula? All I gotta say is, if your husband was talking shit to Kachina and he got punched in the stomach, he had it coming. Actually, Kachina, you might need to punch her in the stomach too, I don't know.
It's definitely unusual and we should all be careful. But don't worry too much. You have us by your side.
Yeah. I don't know why that guy's on the ground, but I like the reason I thought better.
If there's one thing the Abyss fears, it's strength. If they think we're easy prey, they've got another thing coming.
You tell him, Milani. Milani for Pyro Archon all day, every day. If you're with me, say A.
Someone's calling us.
Who's calling us? Who's calling you?
Coming!
No, come back!
Something wrong, Traveler?
You know what? Maybe she just needs a moment to herself. Or maybe she's resisting the urge to smack the shit out of you. I don't really know. I mean, the feeling of dread is getting stronger. Are you sure it's not Paimon you're smelling that's making you fit? Never mind. Do we really have to wait for the final hero to appear? Yeah, we shouldn't wait for the final hero. Just use Paimon. Or we could use Skittles also. He's my little, the little dinosaur that's got the red thing around his tail. He should be the 4th or 5th or whatever the hell warrior. I'd rather see it be Paimon though. Alright. Wait, what's going... Wait, we got optional? What's the optional objective? Hold up. I want to do the okay, wait. Alright, we're gonna go over yonder. Okay, hang on. Did not expect to fit dude behind this voice. You look great. Aw, thank you, brother. I appreciate that. I appreciate the compliment. Thank you very much. My dino's called Stardust. I like that. I like that. I'm pretty sure I named mine off stream because I probably took like 45 minutes to an hour to do it. And you think I might be exaggerating or being hyperbolic, but anytime I make a decision with like a name or character creation, I have to think really, really hard on it, because if I don't, I will regret it later. And here's a fun fact that maybe you Genshin players may not know. It's possible you could know, but I don't know. But I'll tell you this. Okay, so this is what Google told me, and Google is right some of the time. Hang on, let's see. Okay. All right. So, here's Noxus. She is amazing. Look at her bow with her kitty cat ears, and look at them purple kitty cat eyes. And that sword that I forgot. I haven't used her in months. She was one of my favorite characters in the beginning. Bro, my Wi-Fi is trash. Or stream lagging. I don't know. Could be both. Could be neither. I don't know. What was I going to say? I was going to say something. What was I going to say? Fuck. Hold on. I forgot what I was gonna. Oh no, I got it. Okay, I got it. Okay, what I was gonna tell you guys is you can rename Lumine as many times as you want, according to Google, but you can only rename your mainkin thingy, this character, twice. After the second time, you're locked in. No more do-overs. But you can change her name multiple times, apparently. When I first started this account, I made Lumine, her name was Noxus, because, it's me. And as soon as I got the mainkin, I tried to make her name Noxus, but it wouldn't let me do it. And do you know why? The reason's obvious, because that name was already being used for Lumine. So I found out how to change Lumine. Okay, so back when her name was Noxus, I found a way to change it to Lumine, and then I named her Noxus. And we also have Noxus_YT. The YT stands for YouTube. Also, what do you guys think about this kitty cat outfit? Isn't it amazing? Is there an option to be bald and military? Not yet. Not that I'm aware of. It's great on mobile. My dragon's name is Scribbles. Is there an option? All right. All right, so they want us to go down here, I believe. Wait, is it right here? All right, I want to... Wait, am I going the wrong way? I want to do the optional quest before... Where the hell am I? Frick. Is it over here? Okay, return to the Weary Inn. Okay, so yeah, we're doing the optional stuff first. What is she doing? She gonna pick that up?
Nope, we can't give any of these to our soldiers. They were not tempered correctly at the forge.
Oh, that's sad. The blacksmith's gonna lose his job.
Well-made weapons and shields are vital for the survival of our people. I know we're under a lot of pressure, but we can't compromise on quality.
I think we're about to see those young ladies lose their jobs, boys and girls. And I'm seriously doubting that Natlan's gonna have I don't know.
Listen, I'm not blaming you. I know this isn't your usual standard of work. Why don't you all just take a break and I'll take care of the pieces.
Oh, I feel bad for them. To say that name means Ying Long, winged dragon, helper of the Yellow Emperor, kept the name since our traveler's yellow too. Interesting. Why did she touch her chest? I don't get it. It's like, what's that? I don't know.
Hey, Shilonen? Is something wrong?
Nothing I can handle. Just some rushed defective goods, that's all.
Them poor blacksmiths lost their job. They're gonna come back here later on when everything's closed down and burn this place to the ground.
Even the most skilled craftsmen make mistakes under pressure, and if you two want to avoid the same fate, you should really get some rest.
Don't you tell us what to do!
You must be exhausted too.
That's a rude thing. Actually, you know what? I'll allow it.
Don't worry. I like it that way.
Then why the hell would you... Alright. Maybe, I don't know for sure, but I could imagine like those two ladies that just lost their job. Let me see. I can imagine Xiolin telling them to like go home because there's shitty craftsmanship, and she's gonna steal some of these, and the blacksmith just got sent home, and that's the reason why she sent them home, because she wanted them gone so she could take those weapons. All right, where are we going now? Hang on. All right, apparently, hold up. We got some multiples. Okay, wait, let me see here. Hang on. As one, we watch the setting sun. Okay. And, oh, wait. Okay, I don't know if these are the optional ones or not. I want to make sure that I don't miss out. Like, I want to do all the optional ones. Okay. Hopefully this is the optional one. How am I supposed to get in there? Can I teleport to the crystal? Maybe? Also, I want to take a moment and thank everybody for supporting my stream tonight. It really does mean a lot to me, so thank you. Okay, Kanish and that dragon, that little dinosaur. Every time I interact with him, he looks like he shows his ass to me. Maybe I'm reading into it too much, but that's what it looks like. I'm offended.
To not get lost some sort of talent?
The fuck you say to me? Who's that? Alright, hang on. I think I might be able to take him out if I do it just right. I've been wanting to kill that little bastard ever since I met him the first time. I think it'd be funny if a Gamma walked into the blast and knocked him on his ass.
Kanish, you made it back in one piece!
Oh, these must be friends of yours. Well, head out then. See you later.
I like the clothing. The green guy's got the clothing he's wearing. I like it. Also, Kanish is one of the few male characters in Genshin that I would cosplay as. I really like his character design. I'll get to walk around with a giant green ass bandana. I like it.
It was a piece of cake. Those invasive pests are lucky someone called a truce, or we would have burned them all to ashes.
Wait, what?
It was a piece of cake. Those invasive pests are lucky someone called a truce, or we would have burned them all to...
Yeah.
I appreciate the concern, Paimon.
Wait, what?
Despite Ahao's description, the situation wasn't quite so smooth. The captain's forces are all elite warriors. It was a tough fight.
Oh, you guys fought Cappuccino's forces? He's a good man, I think.
We were prepared to retreat at any moment. And now the Pyro Archon and the captain are working together. Not the outcome I was expecting, that's for sure.
If you told me he was a Pokemon trainer, I would have believed you. Nice. I like his eyes too, although they're kind of scary. He looks like he's doing hard drugs.
Yeah, a lot happened while we were in the ruin. We'll tell you about it some other time.
No, we won't, Paimon. No, we won't. That would mean we had to be next to the little yellow dinosaur thing, and I ain't doing that.
Well, at least the Pyro Archon's plan advanced a step further. This is the best outcome we could have hoped for. We really appreciate all your help.
I think it'd be kind of funny that the little yellow dinosaur thing is looking at those items that are like on the left side of the wall, like he's eyeballing them, like he's gonna steal it. Like fly over there and pick one up and just fly away. The Natlan feels like Pokemon Nation. Do any of you guys play Pal World? If you like Pokemon, I highly recommend Pal World. Fuck Nintendo. I said what I said.
We have to keep pushing forward. Cebu and I were just about to head out, actually. My tribe is calling for messengers.
Messengers? Is there gonna be food? Because if there's food, we'll come with you.
We won't keep you then. Let's talk later.
Alright, there's no food. That's why we're not going.
Ha! Little Kanish thinks he can just leave without consulting the almighty Dragon Lord. Kahula how! Hey! Wait up!
I think it would be a funny skit, like if the little yellow dinosaur said what he just said, and Kanish just like rears back up and smacks the shit out of him, and he's like, "Don't you ever talk to me like that again." Oh man, I can't wait to learn how to animate. I'm gonna make content similar to that if I can figure it out. Does anybody here like that yellow dinosaur? I hate that yellow dinosaur. I'd be hard pressed. I mean, I'd say maybe it's possible that they could give him a backstory where I don't want to smack him all the time, but I doubt it. Oh boy.
Auroron.
Thought she was calling him a moron for a second, but she said it wrong because she's drunk.
Granny? What's wrong, Granny? It looks like you have something to say.
You know exactly what you did. You need some sense knocked into you, that's what I think. Now, where do I even begin?
Sit Lolly, how dare you threaten violence to your grandson that you abandoned to let them sacrifice him? I can't believe you let that happen. I don't give a damn what Oreo wanted. That was not happening. Imagine if, like, your younger brother or your child was like, hey, I want to sacrifice myself. And like, no, I ain't doing that. No. Hell no. My first impression when the trailer dropped to this region, even the camera pictures events reminded me of Pokemon Stadium. I think the lore surrounding him is cool, but yeah, he's kind of annoying. I see.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
Now that you have nowhere to run, that's when you apologize? You couldn't wait to run off last time, and the time before that.
I want the tacos on the right side of the bottom screen and those drumsticks. Also, why is there a coconut on the table, but no one's sitting there drinking the coconut? I drank out of a coconut when I was in Thailand. It was tasty.
Pretty sure I apologized those times too.
You probably did, Oreo. She might be having like memory problems at her old age. You should be kinder to your grandma.
What exactly were you thinking? Being a wanted criminal is one thing, but then you also tried to pull off that whole thing in the ancient ruin.
Let's see. Okay, so she's okay with her grandson being a criminal. All right, priorities. But then you also tried to pull off that whole thing in the ancient... I'm not entirely sure what she's talking about.
I'm not the one who needs an apology. Apologize to yourself for risking your life.
Yeah, tell yourself you're sorry.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Did yourself accept the apology? Because if he didn't, you should buy him something.
I don't have anything to say for myself, Granny. Yell at me all you want. I know I messed up.
You better be sincere. This is an incredibly serious matter.
I'm being sincere, I promise. I've seriously reflected on my actions. I know what I did was risky, and I know I made some bad choices. But I don't regret it. I just had to do something. Not because I thought I was special, but because I wanted to help Natlan as much as I can. Of course, in the end, I just ended up causing more trouble, so you're right. My apology doesn't mean much. But I don't know what else I can say. You even had Aoife bring me that gem. A simple thank you isn't enough, but still. Thank you, Granny.
You're welcome. Just make sure to thank Aoife sometime.
I will.
Anyway, don't feel too grateful. I tampered with the bag to copy a portion of your memories.
The fuck? Alright, chat, I got a question for everybody. If you could only choose one Genshin character to cosplay as, one Genshin character, who would you cosplay? Uzi says, what?
Oh, I didn't notice.
Wait, you didn't notice what? Hold up. Don't feel too grateful. I tampered with the bag of the copy portion. Oh, I didn't notice. Huh. Kazuya! Alright, why?
Of course you didn't. You forget how many years I have on you. Like you could uncover one of my tricks. Anyway, I have something else to tell you.
What are you gonna tell him? Are you gonna kick him out? You're not gonna be able to live with you no more?
The Pyro Archon has discussed your case with the others. Many of your actions violated the rules of Natlan. And you should understand you'll have to take responsibility for that.
And what does that look like? Are you gonna actually let him try to sacrifice him against it, Lolly? Cappuccino the goat. I see, I see. I wonder how many non-playable characters in Genshin people would actually be willing to cosplay as.
I understand.
But your efforts weren't entirely meaningless in the end. In addition to giving us another failsafe, you saved yourself with sheer force of will and managed to become a hero.
So why are you chastising him so much?
Huh. Not too shabby, grandson.
Did the Traveler and Paimon tell you to say that?
There will be more than expected. I bet there's people that go as Catherine. They're just walking around the anime convention saying, add extra applesauce to anyone that would listen. Or if two Catherines meet each other, that's what they gotta say to each other. Add extra applesauce at the same time.
What? No! I said that because I mean it!
I can't believe you're complimenting me at a time like this. You normally let your fist do the talking.
Damn, is your grandma violent, Oreo? Is that why one of your eyes is pink? Did she punch you in the eye?
You're not off the hook just yet. I told the Traveler I was going to break your legs, and I meant every part of it.
Someone needs to call CPS or something, I don't know.
Could you not? I still need them to walk.
Bullshit, we'll get you a chair.
Trying to negotiate, are you? Alright, make me an offer.
Alright, Oreo, what you need to offer her is some form of alcohol. I'm sure she'll go for it. I bet she would, especially if it's like some expensive brand of alcohol. She drinks more than all the people in Monostat combined. I don't know how she's not dead yet. Maybe she's immortal, I don't know. Tuzi says someone has already cosplayed as Tissaria. I saw on Sin. Social media. I don't even know what that character looks like yet.
Given all the good things that I managed to accomplish, can you let me off the hook this one time? I promise to do better in the future.
Don't trust him, Sitlala. He's full of shit.
Fine. I can let this slide for now. But I'll be watching. We'll see if I change my mind. Oh, the Traveler, Paimon. Didn't expect to see you here.
I think it'd be funny is like as Lumine and Paimon are coming over here, Paimon just goes to where that coconut drink is and starts drinking it without asking or saying anything to anyone. And you'd be like, is this one of your guys? And then they're going to be like, no, that was here before we came.
Hello.
Yes. Looking after these little rascals is rather exhausting.
Taking care of the Traveler isn't easy either. Paimon's life is an uphill battle.
Smack her, Lumines. Oh. I would love it if she smacked the shit out of Paimon and say, don't make fun of me in front of other people.
Traveler, Paimon, I want to thank you for your help back at the ruin.
Just don't do anything like that ever again.
I won't.
Let's
I don't
get
believe
together
you.
sometime. If Auroron really wants to thank you, he can treat us all to a tasty meal.
All right, done. I'm down. Let's go.
Sounds great. We'll be there.
Paimon damn sure will be. All right. I honestly, I'm curious. Okay, so I thought about it for a second. I was thinking, like, why would they have a coconut drink on the table, but we have a person sitting here and a person sitting here? And the only way I could my suspicion, my guess is, the coconut's always there, and the devs were too lazy to edit it out just for this, 5-minute cutscene. That's my guess. I could be completely wrong. Sir, wait, is that guy that was being an ass earlier? We met someone that was being an ass. Someone needed to get smacked earlier. I'm trying to remember who it was. Oh yeah, it was that guy that was saying all those mean things to Oreo. I remember that. He needed a good smack. Alright, that's a big coconut. Jesus. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Half an hour to finish a triple portion of surf and turf and perch. Alright, surf. I'm assuming that's fish. Turf. I'm assuming that's cow or beef. And perch. I'm guessing it's either chicken. Or maybe, yeah, I'm guessing chicken. I don't honestly know. Do you think that's... Wait, hang on. Half an hour to finish a triple portion of the... Wait, all that food on the table? Sir, if you eat all of that... Half an hour to If you eat all that in 30 minutes, you're gonna die. Your stomach's gonna rip and explode inside. Based off of how you look like. Maybe if one of them blue hat wearing Fatuis came in here, like the big ones, I bet he could do it effortlessly. But this guy... Nah, he's definitely gonna have a medical emergency, and I don't trust the witch doctors of Natlan. He needs to go to a place for Fontaine for something like that, I think. Let me see what we got. Hang on, boys and girls. Tuesday says the coconut's bigger than the chlorines, but if he eat all that, he gonna become a male Paimon. Pinkish says, that's a feast there. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. It's worth a shot. I can't say that. What if we come back later and then, like, we see, like, a bunch of, like, I don't know, medical personnel, and, like, we're gonna go, and, like, find one of the bartenders over there and be like, hey, why are all these, medical people here? And he's going to be like, the guy that was sitting in that chair that you were talking to earlier, he tried to eat all the food because you told him it was worth a shot. His stomach exploded and he died. They had to drag his ass out of there. I don't know. I'm back, brother. Welcome back, Russell. Welcome back. Just be wise to your limits, all right. Okay, so this is the horrible response. To be fair, when I was younger, I did one food eating contest with myself and two of my best friends in high school. My friend Brian thought he was gonna beat me because he was kind of a bigger, heavy set guy. Like he weighed a lot more than me. So naturally, he eats more than me all the time. So surely he's gonna win. How could I win? Like I was considerably smaller next to him. I remember when I got to the 20th slice of pepperoni pizza, that was my, like, that was my limit. If I ate any more slices after 20 slices, like, it was starting to become, like, genuinely painful in a way that I've never experienced when I'm eating food, like, ever. And at this point, my friend Brian, he's on his 25th slice of pizza. And, like, he's acting like he's fine. Like, I'm over here, like I'm probably gonna die. But he was talking a bunch of shit before we had the contest, so my ego was bruised and I had to win. I ended up winning that contest with eating 31 slices of pizza. He gave up on pizza number 28 or 29. He couldn't push himself any further. I won that contest and I made sure that he never ever forgot that. 31 slices of pepperoni pizza. And remember, 20 was my limit. The other ones I forced down. I had to win. And then, of course, after we got home, I threw up all over the front yard. But normally I leave that part of the story out. I mean, all of it. Let's see, Tuesday says, veggies and fruit are so big in this game. Thank you. I like Brian. Damn, that's insane. All right, we're going to be good people. And we're going to say, just be wise to your limits. Honestly, I would tell him not to do this because people have died during eating contests. Like, I don't know exactly how it works, but like their stomach will rupture and tear, and they die. So I didn't know that when I was a teenager. I didn't know that. All right. Okay, understood. All right, mister. I wish you the best of luck. I'll probably never see you again. And also, I'm going to walk on your tacos because I can. All right, I'm leaving now. How do I get up there? So can I go through here? Alright. I'm glad that he didn't get mad at me for walking on his tacos. Where am I supposed to go now? Wait, why the hell would it tell me to come over here and then... What the hell? Hold up. What? What does it want me to do? Optional objective. Where's the... Okay, hang on. Is it outside or what? Is that where they want me to go? Outside? Huh. Okay, no, that's inside. Maybe I can teleport to the diamond. Okay, alright, so they want me to come down here. Okay, well, follow the yellow line. Thank goodness for the yellow line. Boys and girls, I will have you know, when I was a kid playing 3D games like this, we didn't get no yellow line to follow. No, we did not get a yellow line. At all. You wander around lost for like hours trying to find where you're supposed to go. Especially if like you weren't paying attention to one of the quests. I think it'd be funny if that guy like ran by and just knocked Sit Lolly down, like just knocked her to the floor. But yeah, there's got to be multiple video games in my past that like I never figured out how to progress because I would get lost and had no idea where to go. All right, let's see here.
Incoming.
At least she warns people. At least she warns people. Also, by the way, could somebody refresh the stream and let me know how many likes we have on this video? I'm curious. We gotta steal some of these cabbages. I mean, we gotta take some of these cabbages so we can win the war against the abyss. That's exactly why we're doing it. We're not just stealing cabbages because we're poor and we don't have any money. We're doing it because of reasons. We have 12 likes. Thank you, sister. I appreciate you. Where the hell am I supposed to go? What's in that blue bottle? What's about over here? Mister, I'm coming behind the bar, and if you try to stop me out... That's right, you know your place. I wonder if this fire will burn me. Let's see if I can get inside this oven. Am I gonna get burned? Of course not. What about if I sit... Wait, hold up. Can I get burned over here? No? I'm gonna sit on the top, see what happens. It's not letting me do it. Okay, we can't get burned. Is that soup? I wanted to walk in that just for the hell of it. Old man, do not drink none of this. Don't drink none of it. Or is that an old woman? I can't tell. Oh well. Anyway, it's time to leave. How am I supposed to get up there? Okay, fuck it. We're just gonna. Oh, the stairs. Yeah, stairs. That's how we do it. That makes sense. If I just follow the yellow line. Or the golden line. I don't know if you think it's gold or yellow. What are you doing over here, woman? Thinking about buying one of these scrolls? What are you gonna buy one of these scrolls for? Alright. Hey, this is our... Wait. Our door wasn't locked, so anybody could have just came in here and started taking our shit? Alright, we found a book on the table. I don't know what that is. So are you about to find out if Snezhnaya will turn you into a human popsicle? 13 likes now. So are you about to find out if Snezhnaya will turn you into... it depends, 2Z. I won't go to Snezhnaya unless I end up getting Odette's, because I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna have to farm Odette's, like Ascension items in Snezhnaya. Now, I could be completely wrong. I honestly don't know. But, like, I'm kind of want to avoid Snezhnaya until after I finish Nodcry, because I've noticed that when I go to other nations before I'm supposed to, sometimes it'll trigger cutscenes that like I'm not supposed to see yet and like spoil things for me. And I probably hate spoilers more than anyone you guys know.
We should get some rest. Paimon has a feeling we'll need it for tomorrow.
Yep, let's rest. I have something else to do, and I need you to stay here. You don't need to...
Alright, let's take care of that first then.
Yep, 95% of her mats. Yeah, that's what I assumed. Okay, hang on. 39. Is there anything else for us to do here? I don't think so. I think the only thing left to do is go to sleep. Say what?
If you're done for the day,
We're done for the day, Paimon. We're done for the day. Shut up. That night, Paimon fell off the bed and busted her head. Oh god, what are they doing?
Yep. Let's go meet the Lord of the Night.
I can't wait until I get Xiolin in the future. I really liked fighting with her. I like her combat style. She kicks things, which I like. Yeah, I'm off and on for a while. Spoilers everywhere. I try not to explore new areas unless I absolutely have to, like for Ascension materials.
This is where you heard the Lord of the Night? Guess that means she really has awakened.
When they say Lord of the Night, are they talking about that giant rock statue thing that had a female's voice? Is that the Lord of the Night? Maybe I'm confused. I don't remember.
Hopefully we made it before she falls asleep again.
Throw a rock at her. See if she's still awake. If she screams, then she's awake. And then if she doesn't scream, then throw another rock, because she might be faking.
Fret not. I'm still here. For a weak life form, falling asleep is no less taxing an exercise than staying awake.
Gonna have lunch. Having some curry chicken. Enjoy your chicken, Russell.
I'm sorry for disturbing your rest, but there's something we didn't have the chance to ask you earlier. We need to forge a new ancient name for the Traveler.
Ooh, maybe once I get a new ancient name, I can come Pyro Traveler. I don't know.
But we ran into a problem. She's not from Natlan, so there are no records of her in the Night Kingdom.
I'm telling you guys, the majority of the devs are probably male.
I see. Mawika must hold her in high regard.
She does, I guess. I really think Xiolin is the most popular character from Natlan. Wait, hang on. I really think Xiolin is the most popular character from Natlan. Nobody can dislike her. I see. I would, if I was a woman, I would definitely consider cosplaying her if I went to an anime convention during the summer.
It would seem the two of you are not simply here on her orders. So, what say you? Do you believe this traveler to be deserving?
Yes. Make us an ancient name or Natlan's gonna fall, and it's gonna be your fault. That's not a yes. Xiolin, you tell her the yes. You tell her that the Traveler is the cat's ass and everyone should respect her. Sit, look, both of you? We've had adventures together now. You don't think the Traveler's the cat?
Speak your mind. There are no others here. You are both my children. Both children of Natlan. I would hear your opinions on the matter.
It's kind of weird to have a giant rock statue to be your mother. I'm not gonna judge, though.
She is special. She saved Kachina and devoted herself to helping us avert this disaster. Natlan owes her a debt.
Hey, don't call Lumine special. We're gonna reserve that for Paimon.
But that debt has not been repaid. And with an ancient name, we can at least guarantee her safety.
If she doesn't have a ancient name, I'm assuming that she can't be revived if she falls in battle. However, I could be completely wrong. I don't know.
Even though that guarantee will come at the cost of your own life?
Yes.
So, it's true. Forging an ancient name consumes the life of the craftsman.
I agree, Tuzi.
Forging an ancient name is an act of creation. It involves taking disparate concepts throughout the Night Kingdom and condensing them into a heroic epic. But it takes time for the new concept to be integrated into that realm. If the ancient name is like a seed, then the life of the craftsman is the outer shell, serving as its protection.
I'm confused.
Forging an ancient name is an act of creation. It involves taking disparate concepts throughout the Night Kingdom and condensing them into a heroic epic.
I don't know what a heroic epic is.
But it takes time for the new concept to be integrated into that realm. If the ancient name is like a seed, then the life of the craftsman is the outer shell. Once that process is complete, the seed will sprout, and having served its purpose, the outer shell will gradually disappear. Forging an ancient name is no easy task, and creating one for an outlander makes it even more challenging. Still,
yes, because I believe...
Hold up.
Forging an ancient name is no easy task, and creating one for an outlander makes it even more challenging. Still, if you're here, that means your mind is set.
Yes, because I believe forging this name will be well worth it.
Are you going to explain why?
We don't know how long we'll be able to hold back the abyss, or what the final price of averting this disaster will be.
Death. I don't know.
If giving up my life means that all the people of Natlan can have a future, then the sacrifice is practically negligible.
Oh, I like Zeolin. I don't believe most people would be willing to do that. I respect her a whole lot.
Even when I'm staring death in the face, I don't think I'll regret this decision. I bear the name Baraka. This is a part of my duty.
I understand. The chance may be exceedingly slim, but you still want to seize it, because this could be the final step to victory.
Yep, that's right. Yep.
And you, Siglali? The anxiety you feel. It's because you saw something, yes? Something you were not meant to see.
I've seen some things like that.
So, you know about that too?
Of course she does. She's your mother, apparently. I would have thought that, you came from a rock statue.
What is she talking about?
None of your business, Silent.
I've had concerns for a long time. Malika's plan needs too much time, and too many things can go wrong.
I would kind of agree with Sitlali if Malika's plan was going to take 500 years to implement. I feel like that's not a good plan.
The Masters of the Night Wind have a ceremony that can be used to glimpse the future.
Ooh.
It's just... using this power on the Pyro Archon has always been seen as a taboo.
Okay.
And you did it anyway? What did you see?
Yeah, what did you see?
Death.
Death? Okay. Yep, that's what she said, death. Also, I think that Zeolin has some of the best eyes in all of Genshin.
A key part of Malika's plan is using the 6 heroes to release the power Xbalanque obtained from the ruler of death.
Okay.
Considering its origins, the price of using that power is death.
Ooh.
You're saying Malika is going to die in this war against the Abyss?
I think that's what she said.
Yes.
No, not Malika.
I can't just ignore what I saw. That's why I need the Traveler's power. I need the power of a Descender.
I don't know what a Descender is.
Don't forget, Sitlali. Even if it may seem like someone is fated to die, the nature of death and fate are different.
Huh.
Fate indicates what will happen in the future. The time, manner, and place are all predetermined. But death is different. Death is a rule. The ruler of death's power will allow Malika to triumph over the Abyss. But she must offer her own life in the process.
Okay, I'm sure that she would.
The ruler of death cares little for the time and manner of a death. She simply guarantees that it will occur. Fate may be able to influence the timing, but that is all the Traveler can change.
Wait, you're saying we might be able to change when she dies, but not the outcome?
I cannot help you with this, I'm afraid. It's beyond my capabilities.
Kind of reminds me of the AI I was arguing with today. I was trying to get some information, and it wouldn't give me the information I wanted. and we argued back like 4 or 5 minutes, and eventually I got it to apologize to me. I did not ask for an apology. It went out of its way to apologize, and it told me that it would do better next time.
Malika knows about all this, doesn't she?
Hopefully. If not, you should tell her.
Yes. I imagine she has long accepted this eventuality.
Well, I can't. She's so strong. She never gives up, never rests until a problem is solved. She's not the type of person to just quietly accept her death. The Traveler shares that quality. That's why I think this gamble is worth it. Together, I know they can overcome the impossible. Be it fate or death.
Is it just me, or does Sitlali and Furina's sound similar? Arguing with AI. I was.
We shall have to wait and see, but I will curb my expectations.
I got it to give me apology.
My time is running out. It is my honor to witness humanity in this moment of absolute determination.
We won't forget your contributions. Once we deal with the Abyss, we'll find a way to keep you alive.
Wait, what? Hold up.
My time is running out. It is my honor to witness humanity in this moment of absolute determination.
We won't forget your contributions. Once we deal with the Abyss, we'll find a way to keep you alive.
I respect that, but I'm still mad about your grandson being sacrificed.
Thank you for saying that, but there is nothing you can do.
How do you know, talking statue rock?
How many years of life are enough? 10? 100? 1,000? 10,000?
10,000, that's too many.
The Night Kingdom will disappear. The humans will continue to fight against the Abyss, and in the end, all will cease to exist. When you consider all of that, extending my life is meaningless.
That is, pretty negative. Okay, so, the Night Kingdom's gonna fall, humans will fight the Abyss, and in the end, all cease to exist, which, kind of makes it sound like it's all meaningless if everything's like, what are we fighting the Abyss for if we're all gonna die anyway?
That's what makes us different. Even if our end comes tomorrow, humanity will still do whatever it takes to survive today.
Exactly.
Times like these always fill me with admiration and reinforce my commitment to the mandate I shoulder.
Mandate? You shoulder? Why are you shouldering that mandate?
My creator was right in esteeming you as special above others.
I wonder if, her creator... Well, anyway.
Here.
What's that?
This is my gift to you and an extension of my will.
What the hell is that?
It can record the traveler's experiences in this land, whether from the past or the future.
Ooh, so you're giving this to us. We're gonna try to pawn it later. I think we'd get some good money out of it.
With it, you can forge the ancient name you desire. And the traveler will also become a hero forever recorded in the memory of Natlan.
Forever and ever?
Thank you. We're sorry to ask this of you when your strength is already all but spent.
Really. Thank you so much.
Your thanks are unnecessary. This is the least that an angel can do.
Wait, so you're saying you could do more, but you're just doing the least? Why?
Time for you to leave. It's getting dark.
We'll leave when we want to. In fact, we're thinking about having a picnic over here. I gotta say that the lore in this...
Can't sleep with all the noise outside? Forget it. Let's go check it out.
Check out the situation outside the room. Okay, 41, and let me see, 1251. Let's see. Alright, I gotta wake up really early in the morning, so we're gonna take a break here. Let me see what the last comment was. Hang on. Lord of the Night is not the big stone statue door itself. White, glowing, wisp curved in the floating in front of structure is the one speaking. Oh, I thought it was that giant statue thing the entire time. Oh well. Alright, I will more than likely be streaming more Genshin tomorrow, guys. I don't really know what the time will be, but I appreciate all you guys coming out to support me tonight. It genuinely means a lot to me. I don't know how much is left of the Natlan quest, but maybe I could finish it tomorrow, and then it's off to Nodcry. But yeah, I'll probably start streaming maybe around 2 or 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. Good night, Noxad and everyone. All right, good night. Good night, boys and girls. Again, like, comment, subscribe, all of that. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Hope you all have a great night. And as always, guys, if you see someone hurting, help them.